I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought...
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon. Oh, what's up, guys? Listen, you guys, this is what you want. Let me explain before I get my rent on. See, I tried to get out of the console war business. Last week, I made the announcement, or I started my new, the new virtual Hangout. I'm not gonna do the whole panels and everybody arguing and stuff. And I can't tell you how many people came to me. You're not doing the panels? You're not gonna talk about the console wars? You're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that, that. So, you know what? I always say I'm the king of entertainment. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to give you guys what you want, but I'm going to take it to the next level. So if you guys want anarchy and chaos, if you guys want to be entertained, then this is the place you're going to be able to do it. So what I'm going to say, I know some of you guys are like, yo, you're flip-flopping. 1 minute you hate console wars. Next minute you're going to listen. You guys, watch my show. Even ISO said it the other day. He said, I mean, that was your bread and butter at one point, because I used to do a Wednesday show like 2 years ago called Gamer Talk. And it was all about PlayStation and Xbox. And it got crazy. We had people talking about shooting people. I was like, whoa. So anyway, don't think I can't go in my bag of tricks. So I thought about it. I was talking to FCAT, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Fine. I'm gonna let you guys burn down the village, have anarchy and chaos. I'm gonna let you guys console war, and I'm gonna lean all the way in. However, I'm not gonna do it forever. So it's gonna be a cool segment to the show, but with a time limit. So we'll have a 45-minute time limit. We're gonna tackle the biggest rumors or the biggest news for Xbox and PlayStation, and I guess if Nintendo finally decide to get news, and we're gonna go all in. I'm not gonna tell people, oh, you know, stop it, don't be easy on them. No, now we're gonna make it formal, so I'm explaining to you guys. We're gonna still let each person speak their piece, but then we're gonna do our free for all. And if it gets crazy, it gets crazy, because after all, this is console wars. Now I want to say this to be fair. I don't want to hear nobody complaining, oh, nobody's taking up for Xbox. Nobody's taking up for PlayStation. This is open to everybody. All right. I don't tag Doc Dark. I don't tag King Thrash. Now I know them both. I know a lot of people in the community. So what I'm saying is, who's ever watching me and decide to come on with the open invite, defend your platform of choice. If it's 5 PlayStation guys and 1 Xbox guys, that's not my problem. So don't put it on me. If it's 3 Xbox guys and 1 PlayStation guys, that's not my problem. So don't put it on me. So with that being said, there's going to be rules to it. It's going to be kind of cool, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. So before I get into my run, because I wanted to do, put on the highest level, see how fast I could run. I want to see if I could do 2 minutes, right? I think last time I did more than 2 minutes, but I wanted to do 2 minutes when it's at full speed. So anyway, wait. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go to the homepage, scroll down. The reason why it's the Now Your Mama Knows TV with the cowboy emoji is because this channel is more like a television station. Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, you got the virtual Hangout Super Show. Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, you have my wife and I, we do the adult community night, Dirty Minds. And Wednesday, we do the We Wrestle Wednesdays. And that's the Wrestling League for WWE 2K 2024. And of course, I stream at other times, but those are the 3 programs that's actually scheduled. So I do a lot of daily content, and just check out the channel. So I'm grab a chair. I hope you guys grab a chair. Let me get into the comments before I do this little run. And it's gonna be wild. So my guy TPG is in the building already, and I believe he will be showing up today. So get ready for a hell of a show, folks. My man Breed Killer's in the building. Say, hey, Michael, it's me. Breed Killer said, I don't know if Cowboy knows what he's getting into when he says console war with you, Michael. I've been knowing TPG for a bit now. Stop using my name in public. God, are you dumb? Answer yes. TPG, Michael, wouldn't it be cool if Cowboy came and hung out with us? I would definitely want to get a cowboy hat. I think you should do his own merch. One day, I might get into that. When I move to Florida, I'm going to get into a lot more. All right, you're a stupid idiot. Cowboy needs merch. Let me see. Is are gonna bleed? Wow, that sounds violent. Blood will be spilled and titles will be won. Let me see. Rain's in the building, so I'm enjoying summer. All the women in their bathing suits and stuff. LOL. Fair enough. Oh Lord. Ronan said Cowboy ain't using that. He just using it for props. Let me see. We getting the pre-show workout. Oh, Purple's in the building. I've never really seen the OG Cowboy, so I want to see this. I know, Purple, I was a good guy when you came around, you know? Throw the link, FCAT said. Ronan said, oh, Lord. Mr. Cowboy will let us take the handle. Let me see. Yeah, making it spicy. Listen, this is what they want. I try to get away from it, but it's haunting me down. That's what y'all want. So I'm going to give you what you want. Let me see. Let piece go after each heads. All right, so let me just scroll through a little bit. Let me see. The only console war that matters. The only war that matters are the console wars. Let me see. Love the T-shirt, Cowboy. I appreciate it, man. Real men wear pink. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, guys, my Poison Ivy is getting a little bit better. Okay, it probably don't look that better, but trust me, it's better than it was before. It's just pretty much spots now and no longer like scratches. All right, so hold on, guys. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is yeah, man, I got a lot of props in the background, man. That's why this is the super show. And it's also the virtual hangout. You know, we just come here, have a good time, everybody chill, laugh. Oh, Cubini's in the building. Let's go. Console war ended in 2017, but okay. Let me see. I thought console war ended in 2013. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna do a run. I'm gonna put this on the fastest level. I'm gonna speed it up to level 10, and I want to see how long I can run for. I'm going for 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Let's go. 18 seconds was on the clock. Let's go. Try to get 2 minutes. So 2 minutes and 20 seconds is what I'm going for. Let's go. All right. Almost at 60 seconds. Almost there. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, got a minute left to go. 20 seconds. 50 seconds left to go. My ankle's starting to burn. 40 seconds left to go. My shoelace just came undone. You can do it. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Last 20. Last 10. All right. Oh. Woo. Oh.
You playing tomorrow?
Huh?
You playing tomorrow?
Hell yeah. 5:30.
All right.
Whew. All right. Oh. Woo. All right. That was 0.3 miles. I burned 59 calories. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Woo. All right. My legs. Whew. Hold on. All right. Now, give me a moment. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Woo. All right. I should have did a cool down. That thing was going way too fast. Woo. All right. All right. Yo, my legs are burning. All right, now, guys, you never know what you're gonna get on this channel. I do it all. All right, so, whoo. All right, so let me catch up with you guys. All right, Ronan was talking about weight. No more Christmas tree, Ronan. I threw it out. Replaced it with the treadmill. Yeah, I killed the damn tree. TBG is the Michael Myers of the console wars. What up, Cowboy chat? What's going on? CMG? Console wars ended. Oh, yeah, seen that. All right. 2017 Xbox day and date on PC. What was the end? Console wars ended when people buried ET, AI. I mean, Atari. Hey, man, I used to like that. MJF returned to AEW. Finally, someone worth the damn to watch. That's not a former WWE guy. Can't wait to meet Sting at Comic-Con. Oh, that's going to be cool. Whew. Cowboy moving faster than Hellblade. Let me turn on the fan. Let me get these squats in a little bit because my legs, my butt. Oh, I know what I need, guys. Hold on. I know what I need. Yeah. All right. Hit. Hits. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm ready. I am ready. All right. Damn, go Cowboy. Hey, when Cowboy started playing Hellblade 2, LOL. Dodge Man with the $10 spot. Say, give them a good show. Console War ain't my thing, but this will be a show to watch. It's definitely going to be a show to watch. We're going to make it cool. By the time Cowboy starts, is when me finish Hellblade. Oh, wow. Took me 10 hours to beat He Would Be Dead on the treadmill. Whew. That PlayStation Gamer just became a member. Let's go. Give it up to TPG. Whew. Now I got to write this down so I can actually make TPG a video. You know what? I don't know what the hell I did with I think my phone I left in the other room. All right, I'll get to it. Once FCAT come on, I'll go find my phone. Let me see. That PlayStation Gamer. Whew, that's my gaming. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Remember, this show is how I use my creativity for me and you guys. I like to listen to the people. I like to take advice. And I like to make this something that it feels like I'm doing it for not just myself, but for the community. So I'm happy to be doing stuff a little bit different sometimes, right? Over the weekend, somebody said to me like, oh, what's up with your YouTube channel? How's it growing? I said, I hurt my own YouTube channel because I don't do what makes YouTube successful. I do what I like. For instance, 1 minute, I'm reviewing a cheeseburger or a cheesesteak. Check out the video I just put out. Next minute, I'm doing a console wars. Next minute, I'm doing an adult show with my wife. So I don't do this for money. I'm fortunate enough to make money every month from it, but I do this for fun. And so Rune is once again a member. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm getting my breath back. Yo, Rudiggs is in the building. Rudiggs, I hope you're here for the console wars. It's going to be epic. Let me see. FCAT, a.k.a. nap time. Damn. Remember celebrate 6 months of memberships. That wasn't a real cheap. Yeah, it wasn't a real cheesesteak. But they're pretty popular and famous. So that's why we drove out there to check them out. Yo, Lo-Fi is in the building. Let's go. All right, guys. So let's start the show. So I got a chance to run on the treadmill a bit. What I'm gonna do is bring on FCAT. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna see how many topics FCAT has. I know you guys came here for the console wars, and so I don't want to take too long. So let's see how many topics FCAT has, because remember, I got a new segment called FCAT's. What is it called? Let's see. I can't remember what I titled it. Oh, okay, here we go. So we're gonna get into FCAT rumor report. So some of the stuff he reports on could be legit. Some of the stuff may not be legit. So let me send him a link so he could join the show. And then once FCAT is done his part, then we will actually start the console wars, and that's when I'm gonna let you all get on, and it's gonna be epic. Let's see. Oh, come on, they didn't make me do this the other day. I'm trying to just log into my Discord, and now it's talking about hit the QR code and all this nonsense. Here we go. All right, so log in. Oh, damn, I guess I got to do that. All right. Email or phone number. All right, hold on. Man, if I could remember what my passcode was. All right, cool. I remembered it. All right. So FCAT, here you go. There's a link to join. So we're going to get FCAT in. Let me play a video from our sponsors, and then I will be ready to get on to the show. So I'll be right back. What's going on, guys? I want to welcome you to something very special, the And Now Your Mama Knows All-Purpose Champions. And what that is a membership for the channel. It's $2.99 a month, and with $2.99 a month, you will get virtual videos. That's right, guys. What I'm doing is something different that no one else is doing. So for that $2.99, if you have any type of business, anything you sell, anything you want to promote, whether it's a YouTube channel, a social media page, I will make a custom video specifically for you, and I'll be illustrating everything that you tell me to. I'll add links to the video. It's going to be in a playlist, and that way it'll literally be your own personal advertisement. Also, guys, we're going to be doing member shout-outs. So the people who are members, if you're an all-purpose champion, I'm going to have your name all over. I'm going to announce your name in multiple videos. Don't worry, guys. The world will know that you are an all-purpose champion. Something I also want to do, guys, that's going to be awesome and monumental is I'm going to have early access to videos. That's right. If you're an all-purpose champion, you'll be able to watch certain videos before anybody else. Also, guys, I have emojis and badges. And the cool thing about the badges are the longer you become an all-purpose champion, guys, you get the upgrade from badges to badges to badges. So you can show everyone else your cool badges and why you're an all-purpose champion. Well, guys, thank you. And I know you all can't wait to rush out and become a Now Your Mama Knows all-purpose champion. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.
All right. Thanks, guys. I had to go find my phone. And now we're going to bring on none other than F the Cat. Let's get him on here. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. F-Cat, what's up?
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna wait for you to say pull me up. Well, first,
Well, first, let me get this out. So this whole
Okay.
console war segment, this is going to be once in a lifetime kind of thing. When we have something big or something like that to do it from. This week, some Doom news came out. We also had Walking Blade 2, and it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, so what FCAT is saying, and that second, is that there might be a week where we don't do a console war segment. After all, it is just a segment. And it's pretty much those type of news to like get the blood pumping, when people, want to argue and kill each other over. So you listen, you know what? Instead of fighting the console wars what people love so much, I'm always saying I don't like it, we'll do a segment. So I'll do it as a limited time thing on every Monday where we could go all in, get crazy, get wild. And obviously I'm gonna try to, if you guys getting too crazy, then I'm gonna have to kick some people off. But I'm gonna let it go as far as it can before you guys start talking about shooting each other and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
But with that being said, right now
I got an echo on your side.
Oh, what'd you say?
I got an echo on your side, I think.
Oh, you know what the problem is? One, I don't even have my microphone. Man, I'm telling you, I'm bad at this, guys. I'm not the professional guy. I just do this for fun. All right. And two, let me make sure our echo is on. Okay, so I got the wrong microphone on. Anyway, I apologize. I don't know why I just always switch my microphone.
Yeah, we got a couple of things before we get into console wars, but I'll let you. There we go.
Now I got the right microphone. I apologize.
There we go.
Sorry about that, guys.
All right.
All right.
Pull
so,
me up.
Before we go into console wars, you want me to pull your screen up, or you got something you want to say?
Yeah, pull me up.
All
I
right.
already said what I needed to say. So here we go. FCAT's rumor report starting now. So some tech news, guys. Apparently Windows 11 AI is going to take screenshots and record everything you do on your PC. Speak on it, Cowboy.
Wow. I think that's crazy, but a long time ago I had a thing where I said if you could trade privacy for safety, I would go with safety. So meaning that if something was recording everything I did, but it was a chance to save a little girl that was kidnapped or something crazy like that, or domestic violence. But this sounds a little crazy, but I'm assuming that, when you do something to your phone, it says, do you want to allow this feature? So it's going to be up to the individual, I'm pretty sure. So I guess.
I mean, what this means is like if you're looking at nothing but say Asian porn, and you type in your computer Chinese food, and you'll get a picture of a Chinese chick's bush,
Hey, bro, maybe that's what you want. I'm just saying. Trust me, some people gonna use it. Like the last update that came out for my phone, they added an AI to the text app, right? So now, and I know Snapchat and everybody had that, but now that it's right on my text messaging, the other day, yesterday, I was at a cookout and I typed to it. I was like, it was called Gemini, right? And I was like, Gemini, what's your thoughts on the console wars? And it was like, I'm not really into the console wars, but this is what consoles war are, and gave me a little definition. So I mean,
yeah, the Google AI has been acting up really crazy lately. They got some crazy things that they cut. It's saying like putting glue on pizza and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I seen you guys talking about that. So I mean, all I'm saying is I think some people are gonna find reasons to like it, why some people aren't. You know what I mean? And that's just like with everything. But anyways, what?
Yeah. All right, next up, Nintendo news. So Nintendo acquires Shiver from Embracer. Apparently, these guys did the port for Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat 1.
Well, Mortal Kombat 1 wasn't looking too good, but to cram all of that into the Switch, I mean, you get what you get. So I was not saying something bad about the company. I mean, you know what? Right? I'm assuming they did this for a reason, right? So good for them,
All right. Also, in acquiring studios. Atari acquired Intellivision.
You know what's crazy? That's probably the oldest console war. And to see Atari finally beat Intellivision after all these years, I remember being a kid and the console, my earliest console war was in Intellivision versus Atari. ColecoVision, right? And to see Atari purchase Intellivision is kind of wild. That's kind of
Another wild acquisition that happened. This one's crazy. IGN bought literally every freaking gaming news media in the freaking world.
oh wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so they bought Eurogamer, they bought VG247, Rock Paper Shotgun, they bought, oh my god.
Is there did they give an explanation for that?
Yeah, apparently it's an undisclosed amount for an undisclosed amount.
Oh wait, guys, I gotta feed the fish. But continue, FCAT. Forgot, didn't feed the fish yet.
So, we had apparently a Stadia insider spoke to did an interview with Cloud Dosage on what could have saved Stadia. It's crazy how we're still bringing it up and talking about
I
Stadia.
know. I feel like Stadia is coming up more and more recently.
So what do you feel? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah. So what do you feel? What could have saved Stadia? People
Okay,
can chat. You can answer what could have saved Stadia, and I'll get my.
So that's a hard question, but I'll say this: it's two sides, right? What could save Stadia in the minds of the consumers? For me, would have been if they didn't close SG&E, and they actually made a really amazing exclusive cloud game, right? And people have been like, you can only get this on Stadia, and it's more to come. That would have saved them, at least for the consumers, right? And if they didn't do that for the consumers, if they would have just get better deals, if they would have got like the WWE game, if they would have got like, more of those big franchises, then people would have been like, oh, this thing is here to stay. And then on the other side, as far as business, because we can't just be like, oh, well, this will save them because I'm sure, they cut those things because they needed the money because they wasn't making the money. But I guess on the business side, they probably should have not jumped the gun and came out before Xbox. It came out as fast as they did once xCloud came out. They should have probably just maybe waited another 6 months or something to a year and came out a little bit later and had more content and they probably should have came out with day and date. They should have came out with an exclusive cloud only Stadia game from SG&E. So that's my thought.
So one, I don't think Miss Purple Haze can comment to this because I think she was the insider that they interviewed. Two, my stance always was them hiding the free tier behind putting in a credit card.
Right.
And I think that was a major thing because a lot of still to this day, people claim stated, oh, you had to buy the games and the subscription at the same time.
Right.
And I think if that was more easier just to sign up, put your email address and you're in instead of having to put in a credit card and cancel it, would have maybe gotten more people onto the service.
Well, yeah, I think when I would talk to some people that actually finally had that little interest, they was like, dude, I thought you said it was free. And I was like, it is free. And yeah, you are right. Room said he could have saved Stadia. You're all right. He said, Purple said, I'm not an insider. I promise.
That's what she wants us to believe.
He said, Cowboy, I'm co-streaming this amazing show. All credit goes to you. Listen, the credit goes to us. Also, I want to say something to Breed Killer. Breed Killer. Nobody. You know, I don't have any sponsors. I was just being funny. I sponsor myself, pretty much. But you know, so I don't have any sponsors. There's really no way to be a sponsor. If you guys are generous enough to give a donation, that's cool. But I just like you guys to hit the like button and watch the content and that comment. You know, comment is important. Let me know if you guys got any ideas, plans. Pitch something to me. Be like, hey, listen, why don't you try this? Because I'm open to do stuff. I switch stuff up all the time. And, you know, I done changed the name of the channel a bunch of times. I done had so many different shows, different skits. So I'm open for whatever. But go ahead, FCAT. Let's move along because I know the
Yeah, moving on.
here.
Someone made another cloud gaming service through GitHub called Netris. This is apparently an open source version of GeForce Now with Stadia social features.
Honestly,
So basically, how it works, you can use it on a Chrome browser, kind of like with Stadia.
right? I mean,
Crazy.
it sounds cool because that was the cool thing about Stadia. It was just that you know, even my wife was on here the other day, last week, and she was like, we got into gaming on the adult show, and she was like, man, I don't play as many games as I did with Stadia. Stadia was so easy. Just walk in, you know, from the room, turn it on real quick. And it was real smooth. She's like, now I gotta, and she really got into the download-ins and stuff. She was like, man, I want to download this game. And so, but
So with this being open source and with the rumor of the next Xbox being open source, I can maybe they'll use this application.
when you say open source, what do you mean? Allow anybody to just throw stuff on there? Because it's only going to take time for. Say again.
I'm not sure what you can do in an open source.
Well, open source to me, like kind of like how StreamYards had took OBS and kind of like you know, you made it their own thing until a couple years, finally years later, OBS was like, whoa. So I feel like open source is cool because it allows you to just do whatever, but it's only going to be so cool until a company say you can't do this with our property, you know?
Yeah, probably. That's what it is.
But in theory, it sounds good.
Apparently. But yeah, moving on, we got some Immortals of Avium news. So Immortals of Avium became the first game on console to implement AMD FSR3 frame generation.
Didn't Forspoken end up doing that too?
Not on console.
Yeah, Forspoken is on console, right? On the PlayStation 5. I thought they added FSR3. Like
that's for the PC version.
That's just for the Forspoken PC version. No, I thought. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
At first, I thought Avatar was the first one, but apparently they're saying they're the first one to implement it on console. On Series X, you can get up to like 100 something FPS.
Let me ask Gemini. All right, let's see. Oh, can I talk to it? Oh, damn, I can't talk to it. I got to write to it. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
How is it dead if it's still getting updates, TPG? I don't know what this does for the Series S version, though. I haven't seen that. I guess I should cloud stream it with the FSR3 on and see how it looks.
All right, I'm writing Gemini, and I want to see if this could answer this question. It says no, Forspoken on PS5 does not currently support FSR3. The update adding FSR3 was released for the PC version only.
Yeah.
There you go, FCAT.
I was right.
You was right.
Now, all right, next up, I don't know. I don't know if. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to use Gemini to fact check things.
Word. Well, hopefully, Rain's still here because apparently, I know he had situation with this, but apparently Activision is being sued by Uvalde school shooting families for apparently the person who did the shooting would looked up knew about guns or something from Call of Duty, some kind of stupid stuff. Like, this is ridiculous, guys.
Yeah, it sounds
This
ridiculous.
this just reminds me of Columbine when they blamed Marilyn Manson. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's like you blame everything else. It's either the music, the video games, you know.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
never they never blame the NRA. They never do better gun laws. You know,
Well, you know
thoughts
the
and
thing is,
prayers.
I think the thing is when you look at individual issues, because I'm more of an individualist. So like individual issues happen and different people blame different things, right? Now, the internet, when people jump on the bandwagon, is different. But if you go back to the source of the original person who started the case, it would be different than somebody who started a different case. So at the end of the day, you know what? If people want to start something to say, oh, blame this, they get enough people to jump on the bandwagon. And so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to blame the gym for, getting 3 tears in my supraspinatus and have to have soldier surgery. But at the end of the day, a lawyer said you can't. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just find this really ridiculous and hilarious. I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna get anything out of this lawsuit at all because I'm pretty sure it's in the fine print of the video game. If something is depicted, that's
All
real
right.
life. Like, it's
All right.
only by coincidence, you know.
All right, hold on, FCAT. We got some hecklers, so I'm gonna change this. All right. So Maker said, "Where's the rumors at?" So let's do this.
We about to
FCAT.
get into the console.
All right, hold on, hold on. No,
We
no.
can
He
go.
said, "Where's the rumors at?" So FCAT. For the sake of people crying, let's just change the word rumor to news. So FCAT
Yeah.
news report. All right. And therefore, see, people get mad if you talk about rumors, then people get mad if you don't talk about rumors. They're never satisfied. So this segment would now be considered FCAT news report, and therefore, whether it's news or whether it's rumors, it's all news. All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, we can play Chucky. We can open the.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you
We
done?
can yeah, we can play Chucky now. We can open the gates and release the Kraken because it's console war time, baby.
Damn, bro, I'm kind of I don't even know where this is gonna go, so I'm a little like kind of scared of this segment. All right, so I could pull down your thing now, right, and let
Yep.
everybody on.
Yep.
Wow, this is all right, guys. This is gonna be cool. I want to thank FCAT because when I thought of this, I came to him. Actually, coming to him, we kind of was talking about it, and it kind of spawned up. And talking to FCAT is kind of how I say we equally kind of came up with. And I was like, well, you know what? What if we just really got crazy? He was like, yeah, I mean, and so here we are. So, guys, we are ready to get into what we will be calling, simply put, no catchy name, but console wars. So, with that being said, man, I'm trying to like build up to it, FCAT, but this is wild. But here we go, guys. This will be the console wars. And we are going to get into it. So let me explain before I bring anybody on. Now, guys, you're not going to drive me insane. I know you guys are going to argue and go crazy. And I'm going to try to keep it sane. But I'm not going to really control you guys. I want you to be adults. And TPG, mainly you, hold the screaming to a minimum. But I want you to be yourselves. So this is what we're going to do. When everybody get on, I'm going to start a timer, and we're going to go through topics. We're going to bring up, all the recent stuff from like the recent stuff. Let's not go super back in the day, but we're going to bring up the recent rumors, news, or whatever. That's pretty much console war stuff, right? Like Walking Hellblade or whatever FCAT said. So we're gonna bring this stuff up, and I want each person to be able to get a chance to speak, right? Don't drag it on, just be able to speak. Now, once we all spoke, we're gonna do a free for all. Y'all jump in where you fit in. Try to let somebody get a good point in, but we could get crazy. All right. Now, that timer is going to be ticking because I don't want to go crazy with the console wars. So we're going to go over 45 minutes. If there's some really good points, we're going to do overtime. That's going to be another 15 minutes. And then once we do an hour, I'm done. I'm shutting down the console war for today. We'll be back next week. So make sure you guys think about your points you want to make. Make it a good point. Think of it kind of like debating, And I want to say this. I've had in the past, people said, oh, you got 5 PlayStation guys and 1 Xbox guys. That's not my problem. Don't be mad if nobody want to come on and defend their platform of choice. All right? So if it just so happened that 1 Xbox person watched my content, that's not my problem. He could easily call up his boy, say, bro, there's a link where anybody could jump in. I need help. So I'm making it clear. I don't want to hear this. Oh, they got double teamed or whatever. That's not my problem. And with that being said, because it's not my problem, because I'm definitely not here for this.
Man the fuck up.
All right. So with that being said, Chucky has spoken. I am going to click on this link. Throw it in the chat. I want you guys to come in. And don't worry, FK, I got something coming up that I was telling you about. So this is to join the show. And before I click that link to let you join, guys, we're going to get into what we just simply call console war. All right, so I had to make it quick. It was a 2-minute video. FCAT was like, remember that? I said, FCAT, so we need an intro. I said, no. He said, remember that video a long time ago? It had like the Avengers and all that. I was like, damn, I don't even remember that. He was like, it's in the chat, but it's a long time ago. So I started Googling console war, PlayStation versus Xbox meme. And it came up as a YouTube video, but it's 2 minutes and some seconds. I said, you know what? I'm going to put the speed all the way up. And you guys get the idea. It's console war. So with that being said, I just made it 23 seconds. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw the link. And also, I will say this: FCAT has some news. But if you guys want to say, well, what about this? Because I don't want to just say FCAT is the only person in charge of what we talk about. Because I personally don't really care. So I don't got no news, right? I'm just here for the conversations. I'm going to kind of be neutral. I'm just going to be me. That's all I'm going to tell you. So I ain't on nobody's side. I'm just going to be me. So to join the show, here's the link right here. Make sure you jump on. And, it's going to be epic. So Rune said, Doom Day and date, Cubini. Let me see. More will follow. All right, so let's first bring on none other, and you guys know him as one of the loudest individuals. He put his heart on his sleeve, but also his his console war on the other sleeve. So we're gonna bring in none other than that PlayStation gamer. Let's go. TPG, what's up, man? Talk to us.
What you're talking about, I don't scream or anything. I have a very melancholy voice. I don't get passionate at all. Hi. Would you guys like to paint some bushes?
Aaron.
Doing my Bob Ross voice.
Let's get you on here. I thought you were trying to be Michael Jackson, actually, but let's get TPG in there. Now let's bring in, if you got somebody who loves PlayStation, you gotta get somebody who loves Xbox. So none other than that super trucker, the man that don't give a F about a mother. Whoa. But none
Watch
other
your mouth.
than Q Beanie.
How the fuck you doing the Roman Reigns shit?
What's up? Oh man. What's your hands up?
Hey, my champ.
My man, hey, look, WWE don't play around with Hold on.
Yeah, you.
Here, baby
You
boy.
need them.
I am here.
Yeah, hold on.
What's up, boys?
What's going
So-
on, QBini? Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
I appreciate it, man. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be cool. But let me do this. I know this guy sometimes may say he's a pony, but he is very level-headed. So we're gonna bring on nobody else than my guy, the smoothest man from up north, the king of the white. No, that didn't sound right. All right, anyway, none other than Rude Diggs. Let's go. Rude Diggs.
Looking like one of the
weighing
pieces
in
you lost
at
brothers.
195. I'm ready to fight for Team Blue.
Now, Rude Diggs, I got to tell you something. You were one of the reasons why I started this. You know, you was like, I didn't mean to give you a hard time, but I missed the panel, and I don't see why there can't be a panel. I'm like, this guy, it's fun getting on there and talking about it. I'm like, you know what? And then a lot of people kept saying it to me. I said, you know what? Mother effers, I'm going to give y'all what y'all want. So, with that being said, Rude Diggs, I appreciate it, man. I like anybody to be vocal. Listen, y'all know me. This is like everybody's channel. So I just like when, if I built something, and I take it away, people should be like, whoa, I actually like that. Now, I might not bring it back, but depending on how many people, and I might feel like, you know what, it makes sense, right? Like I changed the name of my channel because King Thrash was like, bro, you got to change the name of your channel. It took me a year, but I changed it back somewhat. So at the end of the day, I'm open for ideas. Like I said, this is a social thing for me. I like to laugh, joke with everybody. So Rude Diggs, thank you so much, man. It meant a lot to me for you to just be honest, and I took it in consideration. So with that being said, we're going to bring in somebody else that I think he is very level-headed. I mean, he's a troll, but I like him. I used to hate him, but I also got to meet him in person. And so it's none other than the maker of chaos.
Oh man, Q Beanie got a tag team partner.
What's up?
Maker, what's going on?
Nothing much. Gaming, living life.
Listen, Maker, I always say you're the only person in the community that been to my house, man. It was cool, man. And you live 7 states away. So that was just cool. I still always remember that and good stuff. But you're on here now. Now, hey, whoa. We can see somebody down there. Is Purple joining or what? Is Purple joining?
I also see the vet. I also see the vet of console wars.
That console war gaming in the building. Is he joining? He said Stadia is dead. So yeah, guys. So let's
everything dead.
And make sure everybody get it. So listen, say whatever you want. Also, if we missed something, FCAT missed something, bring it up. So when we start talking, I'm setting a timer of 45 minutes because I'm not going to be on here all day arguing about the console wars. I just want y'all to know this. But if it's juicy, we'll go overtime another 15 minutes. That way we gave a whole hour of the show to nothing but console wars. So,
Cowboy, are you saying we might have 60 minutes?
Listen, so with that being said, like, don't drag if you got a good point, make a good point, but don't drag it out. What I do want, though, is if we go around the room like we do before, let somebody get their thought out so they make sure they say everything they want. And then we'll do our, listen, it's going to be all out. Y'all can cut people off and get crazy and whatever. And then we'll move on. So Rude Diggs put the shades on. He's ready. So, with that being said,
this motherfucker wearing shades inside.
Got shades. That's how you know you cool.
It was about to get shady.
So FCAT, you got the first one ready? FCAT, you got the first one ready?
Can you hear me?
Man, this man ain't professional.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. So
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, it's ready.
All right. Well, guys, let's get into. And look, we're gonna do it like this. I'll start. We'll let FCAT start. We'll go to TPG. We go to Cubini. We go to Rudigs, and we finish off with Maker, and then we can do a free for all. So, guys, let each person get their turn. Don't drag it out. You know, say what you got to say. And again, it's console wars. You're going to get crazy. You want to say PlayStation suck. They ain't never have bangers. They got walk-in, whatever. Hey, today is the day. This segment is you could get is crazy. You don't have to be nice about it. All right. So with that being said, let's get ready for the console wars. All right. So first things first on the yeah, I think it's
Beanie, you in there saying we need a ref? That's
Hey,
FCAT's job.
Oh, there we go. I was
Yeah.
All right, so
So,
listen,
Doom Dark Ages coming. Doom Dark Ages apparently going to be shown at the showcase.
okay.
So, this is crazy. Then I think there was an insider that said, yes, it is coming to PlayStation 5. Should Xbox console players feel some type of way about this? Is my question.
All right, so let me start off. I'm gonna say this, right? Personally, it's a mixed opportunity for Xbox because the fact that Doom is like a household name to a lot of gamers. I think so. Me personally, I think Xbox should take one game that everybody know and love and keep it for themselves, just to make it be a jab to the gaming world and know that this is ours. And you used to play it, but you need to come here to play it. I personally think Xbox should do that, but I think it's cool that they're gonna, continue to let everybody have it if that's the case, because Doom has always been on everything besides that trash piece of console called a Switch, because they can't handle anything bigger than Atari.
But Doom is on the Switch.
God,
Doom
damn.
is on Switch.
Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Up then. I didn't think that was possible. Well, it probably is possible. It's just what it looks
They
like.
they put Doom on a pregnancy test.
Okay, fair enough. Well, wait, Doom Eternal ain't on the Switch,
Oh Lord.
right?
Yeah.
2016.
Actually, let me look that up.
Yeah, look, they probably got the original Doom from PC on the Switch, but that's about it.
No, they got the 2016 version. I know
Really?
because
No,
Doom Eternal is on
it's on
Switch.
Switch. It's on
Yeah.
Switch. It's on their product
It's horrible,
page on
but it's on
Nintendo.
there. Yeah.
Wait, Doom Eternal?
Yeah, it's on Switch. $40.
So anyway,
It does really good with their optimization.
All right, fair enough. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, Rudig's on that
Damn.
garbage. All right, so all right, moving on. So
no,
but look,
my
let's
thoughts. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a missed opportunity for Xbox because Doom is just as big of an IP as Call of Duty. There wouldn't be no Call of Duty if it wasn't for Doom. Not sales-wise, Maker. So
What do you
just
say it's as big? Like the popularity
Just
of
in
Call of Duty is way.
imagination,
all right, hold on, let him finish.
yeah, I mean, well-known name. But the fact that it was multiplayer before, I guess that's it's okay for them to come out with this new one, and the exclusivity, Xbox so-called exclusivity, should be just for newer IPs, not existing ones. So if this is coming to PlayStation 5, I can assure you, Elder Scrolls 6, the next Fallout, will come to PlayStation 5 also. Go TPG.
All right, go ahead, TPG.
I mean, yeah, I think Xbox guys should feel a little bit ashamed because it's like for years I kept hearing, oh, they're going to buy Blizzard, Activision, and Bethesda, and they're going to all be exclusive, and Xbox is going to be the must-play console. Well, now if this rumor's true, no, it's still just the PlayStation is the must-play console. So, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Doom to begin with. It's the ADHD game. It swear to God, I have Virgo watching people play it, but cool. Can't wait to not buy it.
Damn. Okay. And I'm starting the timer now, guys. I'm starting it now. All right, go ahead, Rude Diggs. Oh, sorry. I skipped Cubini.
Well, look at it this way. You guys are missing the key element of their strategy. You buy a multi-plat game, it stays multi-plat. That's expected. But
Okay.
Game Pass day one, that's the exclusive. That's what they've been saying for years. You want to pay $70 on PS5? Go ahead. I'm going to get it on Game Pass day one. That's all there is to it. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Fair enough. I can't wait to do the free for all, so I can rip you a new one. But all right. All right. Well, all right. Let's do this, guys. Whenever it's the next person's turn, if you know who's coming after you, then you could just pass the mic to them. So if you want, just let Rude Diggs know it's his turn. Kind of like what.
All right. I'm gonna assume QB's finished. So one, I want to say, if the new IPs they're holding back, I think that's a complete rumor because both Hi-Fi Rush and Grounded ended up in PlayStation, and they're both fairly new IPs. Halo's Master Chief should be removed from the thumbnail at the beginning because eventually that's going to be on PlayStation as well. Maybe get an airplane for Microsoft Flight Sim because that's all that's going to remain exclusive. And then lastly, Doom with haptics will be a hands down better experience than Doom on Xbox without haptics. So I think that will be the main differentiator between which way I want to play the game. I will say those things, as well as Doom has always been multi-plat. So it's nice to see that them keeping up with that tradition, because I would like to play the games on the console I own without having to deal with swapping over to Game Pass for a month just to play this game. I'd rather just have it on my PlayStation, get my trophies, and gain up that.
Makes sense. All right, pass it on to Maker.
Make some chaos.
Yeah, I was actually curious if they were going to make Doom like a timed exclusive or even exclusive, but multi-plat, it kind of makes sense. It has been multi-plat for a while, and it is a fairly popular franchise under Bethesda. So I don't really see any issue or why this should be a controversy.
All right, are you done, man, being nice? Let me jump in there. You done? Are you done, Maker?
No, I just give my honest opinion. It's all you, Cowboy.
No. Here's the thing, Cubini. I want to rebuttal to what you were saying.
You're
go. Like, oh, they've been said that you could get a day and date on Game Pass. Shut your mouth. Listen, man. The competition is getting that game day and date also, right? Now, it's just the difference between, I don't know what, $20 versus you pay full price. But that day and date ain't a big like brag anymore, right? Because at the end of the day, you still gonna get it somewhere else. And you might get it to look better and run better. So I feel like that the day and date is not that powerful as it used to be, because it'll be more powerful if I think what Rudig said, or maybe Maker, one of you guys said, Maker, he thought maybe it would have been a time exclusive. You remember when they first bought Bethesda, they said it was going to be on a case-by-case basis on what is exclusive or not. They're making nothing exclusive. So I feel like, dude, there would have been
Microsoft can't keep the idea in their head for more than a year until they give up.
Time out. You rebutted me. Can I rebuttal you?
Let's go. Let's go.
What does the screen say? Rumor. So let's just wait and see.
I think the fact that multiple...
That's Xbox's favorite game right there. Wait and see. Wait and see.
It is a rumor, but multiple like games journalists who have been accurate in the past have said that their sources are showing that
let them have it day one for $70. They can have it. I don't care. I'll have it on PC Game Pass for $15, and I'm good.
Yeah, and who's the one really supporting the game there, Smart One? It's not you.
So that's the only kind of exclusivity. That's the only exclusivity that Xbox has given us.
Good, then let them have
Game Pass. That's it. There's day one alpha beta.
And when they see the sales are
and Game Pass is going up in price.
Good.
I think that's going to be their strategy. Even their like more local. I would even say like stuff like Halo. I could see them doing timed exclusivity for and then releasing them later on other consoles.
I mean,
Because
even if they did like 6 months, Game Pass first, 6 months later.
That's a little too long.
It takes a while to port them over to PlayStation anyway, so
not really. The
I
hardware
do
is
think
not that different.
I do think that they are leaning towards the Game Pass method is the subscription model that and I don't think it's targeting us as gamers. I think they want to reach out to the people who don't normally game a lot, and I think they're trying to reach that casual audience who might be playing on mobile.
Time when these companies
hold up,
that's a failed thing.
Hold up. The chat is hold up real quick. The chat is leaning in. D. Wilson said, Rudigs, you're wrong. And I think somebody thought you were Rain. And they were saying about the hepatic feedback. Or Ronan said you could also get the hepatic feedback on his PC is what he's saying.
Yep,
so I don't know if it's just like PlayStation. But yeah, he said does Rain. I think he meant Rudigs. Know that hepatic feedback is on PC, not just PS5. I used my controller wired. I get the hepatic feedback. Oh, so he's saying on the Ghost PC. Yeah. But I think what Rudigs is saying is in that form is still a place. It's like the PlayStation version. You know what I mean? So what he's saying is if it was the Xbox version, you won't get hepatic feedback, but you will on the PlayStation. So
and this is console wars. Don't bring your PC garbage in.
Oh, get that shit out of here!
Right.
All right, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you can sit there and masturbate to the fucking $5,000 you spent on a piece of crap that I spent $500 on. And still outruns it.
So look. Let's not pull them into it because you know the PC people are gonna go crazy.
But I know, right? They get their butts hurt.
So look, when I came up with this, if you see to the right hand side, it's a little bit of space. I originally put the Valve logo, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it off because that's gonna just get out of hand, and I don't want to be arguing with the PC people.
Oh, fuck them.
So Rudigs is so right. This is console wars, all right?
But no, Cowboy. Did you know Microsoft is part of PC? So technically, PC's Xbox.
The thing about
they're
in the round of affordability. When you get to PC, I can outspend you, and you'll have a better experience than me. That's not the war.
Well,
we all are on common footings with our consoles here, and I think that's where the war.
Except for me, I have PC.
Correct.
Let's get a little into that, guys, because apparently the next Xbox console is rumored to be a reference device, third-party provider, kind of like a PC.
Man, you know
I'm loving these rumors, man. Holy cow,
man! Some rumors smell real. Some smell a little fake.
So wait.
I smell some fake.
Yeah, so this is from Jez Corden, who also said, take Windows off of UK PCs to start World War III for Call of Duty.
So wait, explain this one for me, for all of us.
The next Xbox is basically going to be kind of like a PC, pretty much like a PC. It's going to have 100% have Steam, just stuff like that, I guess.
He also said that this was his personal speculation. It wasn't. This wasn't confirmed.
Right.
All right. So I'll say this. I mean, I think that's the fear of some of the console Xbox players, right? They feel like then technically it wouldn't really be a Xbox, right? It would just be it'll be what they wanted the Xbox One to be, like an all-in-one device. So I
don't think that's a fair comparison, but I get where you're going with that.
Yeah, because you remember they wanted to do cable and all of that stuff back then, Cubini. But I mean, if they're gonna do Windows and I think it would be like a very modified Xbox UI. I don't think it would look like Windows, probably. Along that route, it'd be a custom UI type thing. Well, let me ask you: do you think that would be a good thing or a bad thing? Listen, as an Xbox gamer in the ecosystem, under my TV, a box that does Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation games for that matter. I mean, what else do you want? It's the ultimate box under your TV.
Who cares
Except
if
it doesn't
Microsoft
play
makes
PlayStation.
Ultimate box my ass.
I don't care who makes it.
Yeah,
It
the
doesn't matter.
ultimate box.
If you
The
remember
Ultimate
when
Box, I
Xbox
never regret
One,
buying it.
if you remember when Xbox One first came out, the UI was basically comparable to Windows 8.
Yeah, they're going for that
Yeah.
tile setup. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, the
you're
tile.
comparing
They're
UIs
gonna need to
now.
do something to sell hardware at this point because the Xbox strategy didn't work, right? So this is throw spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks.
I think the difference is you've got someone that's selling about the same as they've always sold, like the last 20 years, and you got somebody else
Except they're
who's
selling
always
worse.
Yeah,
They're
I
selling
was going to finish
way
my
worse.
thought, but I
Sorry.
don't think I need to now. So it
All
was a
right,
good thought,
let's
but that's
go- let's
okay.
get
Hey,
back to
I'm
going
sorry.
down-
I didn't mean to cut you off like that, man.
All right, look. Let's get back to
Sometimes I
going down
forget
the
this
line.
microphone's on, okay?
I know, hold on. Let's get back to going down the line because he got a point, So let me just weigh in on this and we just go down the line. I mean, honestly, I don't mind throwing things at the wall to see if it stick because listen, people do that when they're in desperation mode where they want to say, look, let's try to figure something out new. And honestly, that's how Fortnite was created. And Fortnite is like the juggernaut of gaming, man. They just like, I was watching a video today and I had no clue they had like cars driving and shooting, and then you could jump out and punch people. I was like, wait, you go punch people? Like, so maybe I'm late and they've been doing that, but I'm just like, yo, Fortnite always, I don't know why I don't play it because I feel like it's like the Uber game. But anyway, what I'm saying is Xbox, you never know. I think Xbox is, as far as future proof, they're smart where they do things that we at the time don't think is good, and then eventually it becomes the norm. So I wouldn't count them out if they come up with something like this, and then in the future, PlayStation have one, and Nintendo have one, and it'd be like, oh, Xbox did that first. So, but I'll leave it at that, and I'll let. But hold up, before we move on, let's bring in somebody who wants to join, and he is nothing else but Vet Chaos Gaming. All right, I didn't know what the C stood for. I just seen it was Vet C. Oh, Vet Console. All right, got it. So I was like, let's go with it. But Vet, what's going on, man? How's it going? See, this is what happened with the novice. Go ahead,
This is professional.
You want to move on from this one?
No. Let's let everybody get a full thought. If you got a quick thought, just let everybody at least get to kind of say something, and then we can move on. So what about you? Got anything?
I mean, they might as well come out with a PC/console thing. That's kind of something I've always wanted Xbox to do. But I mean, it's weird. I mean, already they're conditioning their consumer base to run the PC. So I mean, you might as well.
I mean, I think in the next 10 to 15 years, we're probably not even going to have a console in the end of this, or it's not going to be.
Yeah, it'll be all
even
mini
as
PCs.
popular.
It'll be all mini PCs and
To me, I think, right?
Yeah.
Handheld is growing, or like handhelds are more popular. I mean, look at the Switch; it's like the most sold console. It's a handheld. I think streaming to your phone and TV is going to be the end result in the long run.
I think the Switch is the most selling handheld just because of the price point. Like it's because it's so cheap.
Thank you very much, FK. Finally, somebody freaking said it.
I mean, the Series S is $300 and it don't sell.
And the Switch is
It's not a handheld. That's why you can't compare the two, bro.
You don't see the vast majority buying ROG Allies and Legion Goes and
If
stuff
the
like
ROG
that.
Ally was
Because it's more
$299, I probably would. You kidding
It's
me?
more expensive than any of the consoles. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, the other two were cheaper.
All right, hold on. Let me let's let TPG get his little speech. Maker definitely jumped over TPG, but go ahead. Let's let TPG. Let me hear what you got to say about this.
Oh, you guys don't want to know my thoughts about this. I might get banned off this panel. Okay. Fuck it. If I get banned, it's whatever. It's a stupid panel anyway. Kidding, guys. But I think this is just a
Yeah, I just figured let's just get rid of him right now.
Dude,
so
he's gonna be that way
go ahead. What about you, Cubini?
I mean, like I said, if they want to do this, I really don't care who makes the box. You know, there's going to be a box under the TV until nobody does it anymore. Everybody's going to have a box. If they don't sell as many, I don't think they care. They put their games everywhere. That's what they're doing. They're making money. Why do we care as gamers about their money anyway? I don't even understand that point.
Because it's
We worry
console
about
wars.
ourselves.
You
We
gotta-
worry about ourselves. We worry about what we get for our money. That's all we should care about. The games and where we get them. I don't care if they make money or if they lose money on console sales. I don't give a shit about that.
No, definitely makes
Play
sense.
your games, man. It ain't that hard.
All right, so let's bring TPG back. Are you done?
Yeah, you leave them out for another 30 seconds. Tell them I told you to.
All right. There you go, TPG. I was just messing with you. Go ahead, man.
I know, but I was just saying, like, I think this is a desperation move. If this is all true, yeah, you gotta remember this is all rumors. You know,
Right.
there's also a rumor Phil Spencer piece sitting down, so we don't know if that's true, but just saying.
But I want to ask, what is the desperation part of this move?
All right, well, hold that. Let's hold that to when we get after
Okay,
Maker.
'cause
And
that's the part I don't understand, but okay.
no, hold that, and then let's wait till we get the Maker after Maker.
Yeah, like I said, I just think it's a desperation move. Move on to Rudix.
All right, go ahead, Rudy.
Your turn.
If I was to define the desperation, it would be that they couldn't succeed with their own platform, and now they have to be this third-party provider to be able to have some relevancy to be a box under your TV. That's what this move could possibly be, but reading the article, this is all speculation station, right? Nothing here is, they're just taking a quote and they're extrapolating. They're saying NVIDIA works on surfaces and they're extrapolating from that. So the next console is a huge question mark, and we're supposed to know in 2026, and I think we won't know too much about it until then.
All right, Cubini.
Next.
About this topic still? Sorry.
Yeah. I just want everybody to get a chance to actually say something about it.
I think you'll loop back around on Cubini.
So you want me to answer the desperation part then?
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. No. I'm
I'll
sorry.
wait,
Yeah,
I'll wait
thanks
for
for
that part.
because I had to shift the order when TPG came back. Oh, let's go to Maker.
Yeah, I do think that they're trying something, and I'm pretty sure Microsoft is like, well, we do this with our laptops. You know, we got laptops and tablets. We've got the Surface, and then other companies have their own. Let's offset some of our, costs by having other companies build their own versions, and if they run based off of our OS, we get a cut of things. And so I think that's what their vision is. We'll see how it pans out, how the console industry will go. I mean, there's a lot of industry people who are saying console hasn't changed in years. There's not a lot of growth in it. So we'll see how these companies adjust.
Makes sense. Well, I'm gonna bring on my man, the vet, and then and I want to rebuttal to Cubini. But Vet is in the building. What's going on, Vet? This guy. I think this thing is messing with you. You have to allow it's gonna ask you to allow it to use your microphone, and you gotta give it permission and the camera and all that. But Vet, how crazy it is. It's Memorial Day and you and me are on the same stream. So we might have to tell that story. But I will say this as Vet getting his thing together. So Cubini, this is what and I'm only being this way because this is called Console Wars, right?
Oh, by the way, I'm also a veteran, but I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I didn't know that, man. Well, yo, thank you for your service, brother. I didn't know that. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad for saying what I'm about to say, man. Anyways, so no. What I was gonna say was, I think the thing is when the console wars started, the metrics to console war, the measuring stick to console wars was who sold the most amount of consoles. So I think Rudig was right on point. As far as console wars, technically Xbox did fail. I'm not gonna say it like Rune said. Rune said Rudig is spitting. Xbox is a failure. But as far as console wars or the console wars, yes, for the metrics of who is the top dog is who sold the most amount of consoles. So I think them like from the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One era, it was such a landslide, right? So I think you know, and then they came out with these new consoles, and the landslide was still pretty big. So I think it's cool to switch, not cool, but I think it would make sense for them to switch it up. I do think it is throwing stuff at the wall, but I do also think that they have been grooming their consumers to get into the habit of PC, right? Like you bring it up a lot, and you play a lot of your games on PC. So if they make a console that's kind of like, hey, why need to have a PC when you could have kind of like you know, you could have a version that could do both. You know, that I think that would be pretty powerful for them, and they could probably call it the Xbox, the Game Pass station or something. I don't know, but so, no, I mean, think about it. So I just want to say that to you.
Microsoft box.
Yeah, because you were like, oh well, it doesn't matter. You know,
what I'm saying is they've always not outsold PlayStation. So why is it now 23 years later all of a sudden doom and gloom? Why can't they just be in their own lane? I don't understand that. You know,
I don't think
like,
it's doom and gloom.
Let me give you one other example. Let me be like Mooch, how he likes to bring up other things.
Oh God.
Okay, and I'm gonna do it again because I've done this before.
Okay.
You take anything
Moochisms.
sales-wise, anything from any market, car market, you name it. Let's say Ford Toyota, right? Ford outsells Toyota in trucks like 100 to 1. They've been doing it for 30 years. Does that mean that the Toyota truck is not successful?
Yes.
That it's in desperation mode? It's not true.
Sure does.
But
Yeah,
it's not.
It is.
They sell well. Their fans love it, and they drive them, and
Microsoft
they're
has
reliable.
no idea. It's because Microsoft has no idea what they're doing at this point.
But what I'm saying is, if you sold 30 million consoles in 4 years and you put your games on everything, then who cares?
That's a desperation move to put your games on everything. That's
They've
exactly
been
what
doing
that
it since
is.
2017. It's not a recent move.
Still a desperation move, though.
I'll kind of defend Cubini a little bit here. It's like how there's Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Why the heck would Walmart come out with their own version of Coke?
Coke's been
like
kicking Pepsi's ass for years, and Pepsi's
but they do. I mean,
Here we go with
still
the
make
food
some money off
analogy.
of it.
RC Cola. What are you guys talking about?
So
Pepsi
you're
or
saying
what?
Microsoft wants to be the store brand cola? They don't want to be Pepsi or Coke? They should just
I'm sure they want to be Coke and Pepsi, but
Listen,
thing
there's
is
money in the dollar store of gaming.
They've been dumping money into it, and they've been struggling.
So
what else are you gonna do?
So what you're saying is that Microsoft has given up, and they're just willing to be in third place.
I'm not saying that they're giving up. I'm saying that
they're in third.
It's okay that they're not Coke or like effectively. I think it's okay to say that they're not Coke or Pepsi. Like this other thing can still exist.
Isn't the point of making a console to be the best? I didn't realize.
Like no one ever
Isn't the point of
was.
winning? Isn't the point of winning? You're supposed to win.
But you have an Xbox.
No, I got rid of the Xbox for a PC. I've had every effing console out there.
So hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. First of all, I want to formally invite Vet, Cloud Gaming, Vet, all the different names Vet has. I want to invite
Vet was the original TPG of this show.
Look, hey Anthony, are we going back to the Stadia Vet days now so we can break?
Hold on. I want to formally introduce Vet on here. And Vet, the crazy thing is, it's a Memorial Day.
I know.
Right?
You know, the last time we was on a Memorial Day stream, I quit the SBCN and you took the wrath of the military community.
Yeah. The internet was broken that day. But with that being said, we gotta even this thing out, right? Because it's not that even. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we might as well have an 8th person join the show. And who else is here but none other than that special person? I still say is the glue to the Stadia community, but none other than Purple Haze is in the building.
Oh, look at that. It spells out MVP.
I just realized their names.
There's me.
Yeah, I was going to say
there's me. I am the MVP.
Wow.
Whoa. Goodness. I mean, that's clearly what the PC people want to say. We are the MVP. We are the glue that holds things together.
Hold up real quick. So Purple, what we're gonna do and Vet. So we are giving each person a chance to actually get their full thoughts out. But once everybody spoke, then we do a free for all, and you just kind of get in where you fit in. If you want to rebuttal something somebody said, just write it down or keep it in your mind. So once everybody got their turn, then you just say, "Hey, I want to."
What is writing it down?
So but Purple,
You're on the computer, aren't you?
but Purple, jump in there. What's
Now
your
I'm on my
thoughts
phone
this
right now.
one? 'Cause I know you said something in the comments.
Yeah, no, I was just it was Kubini and I think it was mainly Kubini who
And
said
Maker.
like why
Maker.
can't they be well, I don't think Maker was saying they couldn't be third. I think they brought up Coke and Pepsi.
Right.
But the reason why you can't be third is because the way business works is it eventually third becomes a not just third, but a distance third and further down the line. And that's almost in any industry. Right. So when I think y'all brought up Coke and Pepsi, and I'll talk. Yeah. But the reason why, and because these have duopolies, right? Pepsi owns basically the entire snack industry. When you think about Doritos and everything else, where Coke owns the beverage community. When we think about cars, Toyota owns basically the entire sedan industry, as where Ford owns the truck. So there has to be that balance and semblance between the lines. That's why right now, when you look at Microsoft versus in the console war space, they're trying to even that out on software sales. That's what they're trying to do. However, there are limitations to that as well. That's why you can't remain third. That's why
I was going to say, technically, they're only losing in the actual hardware side. Everywhere else, they're doing quite well. Especially now that they own all these IPs and they're putting them everywhere. They're just making money. I mean, they really are.
You know what they could do, community? They could just literally slap the Xbox PC app on a console and call it a day.
There you go.
Well, they better fix it first.
they're just, so what you're saying is they're just Sega now. They're just the Sega of the.
No, I'm saying whatever they do, they'll always have. Whatever they do in the future, they'll always have a box under the TV until the day comes that nobody has a box under the TV.
Well, they want everything everywhere, though, and
they can do that.
Y'all
That's
just
fine.
said that they're doing great. They suck at consoles, but hardware-wise, they're doing terrible. But software, they're doing fantastic. That means they're the new Sega.
They don't suck at consoles. They were never as good as the leader. That's
well, that means they suck.
Don't
That
say
means
never.
they're not good.
Don't say hold up. Don't say never.
No.
There was a
The
point in
PS3
time
outsold
the Xbox, the first Xbox was on fire.
But the thing is, if they are not,
no, it really wasn't.
If they're not in first place, if they're not winning, they're. But this is the thing: if you're not winning, you're what? You're losing.
What's the number one?
First, you're last.
Right now.
Exactly. If you ain't first, you're last. That's
What's
the whole point.
Number one game played on PlayStation right now.
It must be a
Astro
Sega game
Bot.
because I feel like Microsoft is now Sega. So is it a Sega game?
Sea of Thieves? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's based. Like I said, Microsoft has now become Sega.
My point is, they can put it over there. That's fine. I still get it on Game Pass day and date, so you can pay full price and enjoy it. Go ahead.
And when more of your games come to PlayStation, guess what? It's because you didn't buy the game.
Over here on Game Pass saving money.
But you're
Game
once
Pass
again
costs over $250 Canadian a year. I just don't want to promote it to anybody.
It's 4 games.
But you're all you're doing is
4.
defending. You're just defending that they are. Nothing you're saying is telling me that they're not the new Sega. They're a software company, as Microsoft has always been a software company.
Okay, so what? Let them do what they're going to do. Like, who cares?
I mentioned
PlayStation and Nintendo have effectively taken out Microsoft out of the console war.
That's fine.
Let's move on.
I think that's fine. I think
Sega did a great game.
I'm gonna be honest. The Surface tablets and laptops are not near the top laptop either, and Microsoft still produces them like every year. So I don't think I think people are thinking that all of a sudden we're just not going to see Xboxes. I don't think that's going to be the case.
They'll always have a box on TV for now.
Oh, what are they at? Close to like 30 million sold.
Yeah, 30 million.
So far, that's still a significant amount of people, right?
So let me ask you this: what could happen? I think what Purple was alluding to. Once you're in third place and you start going further and further, you know what happens? You lose third party support, right? So what I'm curious on, does Microsoft own enough properties now that they could lose third-party support and the fans wouldn't care?
I think
Because
Cowboy,
wait,
you're
real
right.
quick, let me finish this. Hold on, let me finish this. When we keep talking about Game Pass, how great it is, but would your Game Pass be that great if it was primarily only Xbox first parties, right? Like if you stop getting that much third-party support, will it, how would you think, what would you feel about that? Like, for instance, how Nintendo is mainly just Nintendo games and not that much third-party support. Now, Nintendo has those IPs that people go crazy over because they've been around forever. But can Microsoft be the same if they lost primarily all their third-party support, like, and then it was just their main games? Now, they do got Call of Duty and some Bethesda stuff, but will they be able to be good as a box where that's all you got? That's what I would like to know.
Well, I think you hit on two things there. One, yes, Microsoft would rather own the company than pay the cost for it to, be exclusive or whatever. That was their goal a long time ago. But also, the point of that, hang on, your other point is that's maybe why they're thinking about putting Steam on the box, because that can be your third-party source. I mean, especially if I'm on PC already, I'm on Xbox Game Pass. If it ain't got no third party, it don't bother me none. I'll log into Steam, play my games.
Personally, I don't think they're gonna get actual Steam on an Xbox. It'll probably be through GeForce Now or Boosteroid.
Well, it's all rumors anyway, so we're just guessing. But it makes
That'd be
sense.
the only way. But let's move on to the next thing. Apparently, Black Ops 6 will still be on last gen consoles. Is this holding back next gen?
Yeah, PS4 is holding back next gen. Go figure. No, it doesn't matter. Who cares, man?
No, you know what though? So let me start it. We're gonna go around the room, and we're running out of time, so I'm gonna make mine quick. Personally, because if we could keep our answers kind of short, and then our free for alls, we could kind of
we might have to go to overtime because we still got to get into.
We probably will, but I'll say this: I still feel that when you get a game on an older generation, you are holding them back. I mean, I think it's a thing. Like if you can't put your all out ideals, right? Like let's say I want this to look like this. Okay, so hear me out. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. So if I wanted my product to look like this, but because I'm still using last gen, it has to look like this, then I feel like I'm being held back. And I think that is a thing from a lot of developer standpoint that, yeah, when you're putting things on both, there's a certain ideal of you say, oh, I want my game to look like this. Trust me, you got to scale back a little bit for it to be on both, or you're going to be, so I personally think, I think, you can't go that to the moon and use as much resources as you want when you're still putting something on last gen. So I personally think, it is holding it back, if you ask me. But
yeah, it's holding it back, but also there's still a lot of people still on PS4 apparently.
That's true.
So I guess they did promise PS4 games throughout this year, and next year they'll probably stop.
Who promised that?
Sony. Sony announced that
Sony didn't announce
PlayStation 4
this.
games till 2025.
Yeah, that was their games, not games in general.
Oh, like
see, do a little big brain thinking there.
Well, yeah, because you know what? If another company wants to still support the PlayStation,
that is kind of true. I believe that because they did that on 360, they stopped making games for 360, but EA was still making them, and
First,
jump in there.
First, my thoughts on this goes. This just proves what I've been saying about Call of Duty for years. It's just to appeal to the biggest demographic they can. They don't care about pushing art. They don't care about pushing their hardware or anything. It's Call of Duty. It's gonna suck ass. Bye.
Damn. All right, Rudix.
So this is a little bit disappointing because, again, I've been saying this recently. I feel like we're living in one of the most emptiest console generations. Honestly, so many people can get by on the last console generation and wait for the new one to come out and make that jump. Because majority of people who are gaming are playing Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, Call of Duty, these titles, and you can still play all of them on the old gen to the new gen. This push of putting stuff on PS4 is actually holding back our current gen. And if they put it on PS5 and next gen only and push things, then it would push everybody to this generation.
Correct.
Get more titles, more attention to this generation. But honestly, feel like we'll get overlooked in the long run. By the way, this game will come day and date, I'm sure, to PlayStation again. And that'll be their strategy.
Guarantee.
To make money both ways. I guess who will get marketing rights? PlayStation won't get marketing rights on Call of Duty anymore. I guess that'll be out the window. But I'm all for Black Ops. I like that they took 3 years to make the new one. It's not going to be just a recycled like Modern Warfare. Just felt like DLC. And I like the zombie mode. So I hope they make that better.
Hopefully.
What about you, Kibini?
Yeah, I want to ask FCAT a question. FCAT, wasn't there a rumor about Call of Duty being a launch title for the 2026 Xbox? You remember that rumor?
I never heard that.
Yeah, so it said COD was going to be a launch title for the new console. So I wonder if we're going to get 2 more years of last gen COD before the 2026 box comes out.
On Xbox side, Matt Booty did announce that they were going to stop making Xbox One games. But PlayStation, on the other hand, they said up until 2025.
Yeah, PlayStation 4 is like the same as the Xbox Series S, right? It's the little brother of the console. Right?
Yeah.
It was like a year ago when PlayStation decided they was gonna continue manufacturing the PlayStation 4 for another year, and Xbox, like maybe a week later, came out and said they was gonna stop manufacturing those. But so I don't know if you get into some of that. But Cubini, did you want to have anything specific to say about Black Ops 6 being on the last gen?
I mean, listen, I understand there's 50 million PS4 players are trying to grab. I understand that. It sucks, but I mean, like I said, I think we're going to get 2 more years of last gen COD before we get to a full next gen game. I'm all right with it. I'll still play it on PC.
Yeah, no, I agree. What about you, Maker?
I don't know if this stat was mentioned, but this came out the other day that 48% of console players were playing on last gen systems for Call of Duty, and specifically Call of Duty. So the fact that large of an amount of people are still playing on old gen consoles, they're not going to pass that up, right? And so as long as that amount of people have not upgraded or will not upgrade, then they're just going to keep pushing it out on old gen consoles.
Let me add, as long as it's not like the Black Ops 3 360 port. You remember that?
Ooh. All right, hold on. Let's move along.
Yeah, good.
I was also. I wasn't quite finished. I also wanted to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, in terms of marketing, Xbox definitely has the marketing for this. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing a big showcase with it as its secondary bit. So they have the marketing for this. I wouldn't be surprised if they start pushing bundles with Call of Duty with the Series S and X.
They'll be screaming Game Pass to high
holiday.
heaven with this game, if that's what they're going to do.
That's all I wanted to say. It just makes sense.
Well, that was a good stats about the the last gen. So that was pretty cool to hear that. What about you, Purple?
I don't really have any opinion about Call of Duty, to tell you the truth. So you can skip.
What about being on the last gen though? Like, how do you feel about games being on last gen?
I think the comment about Maker's stat speaks about it. Like, if there's players on the last gen console, those are still your players, right?
Yeah.
And if you combine that with Rudik's comment about this being the most empty console generation, you can tell that there's a cohort of players that are like, I'm not going to upgrade unless there's a reason to upgrade. So I think those are simpatico with each other.
Yeah. And I think the thing is, these companies, because they want to make the money, so they're not going to give them reasons to upgrade because they're afraid that the people won't upgrade and then they will lose money on the games that they made. That's only. But anyways, all right, FCAT.
I mean, some people are like me. They wait until they fully announce, no more games, no more support for this platform before they upgrade.
No, yeah, it makes
So
sense.
so they stick with the old. They still stick with the old stuff because maybe they don't have the kind of money to do that.
Well, what about Amazon selling out of Xbox consoles as soon as they made this announcement? I mean, Amazon completely sold out their
Xbox
stock of
One,
Series
Xbox
X.
Ones or Series.
Series X was number one at Amazon
Oh,
in UK and America. They
Well,
sold them out. They're gone. I'm just curious.
Cubini, because they probably had like 5 in the back, and then they sold real quick.
Sure.
No, I could order one right now from
Yeah, they're back in
Amazon.
stock now, but when this announcement came out, they were gone.
Yeah, so that was
Listen,
quick.
I'm only invisible when you don't look at me.
yeah. So let's move on to some more bashing, guys. So, unfortunately, Xbox has released their PlayStation masterpiece, Hellblade 2.
Oh man.
So, just a quick question here: Are we just gonna talk about Hellblade 2, or are we talking
Yes, you
individual
can
subjects?
go all in on Hellblade.
Just
2,
don't ruin
ladies
the
and
story for people who.
Oh,
Yeah, just don't ruin the story.
Right. Yeah. Again,
I
guys,
couldn't if I wanted to.
Well, anybody who knows me, I'm big against spoilers.
If you
Even in
played
my
it, what's your experience? You know, if you watch it on a stream like TPT.
Yeah, so even in my wrestling thing, somebody had a spoilers the other day, and I was like, hey, I had to shut that down. So don't spoil anything. I don't like that. But so my thing is this. I'll say this: Hellblade 2. For me, it looked like a game I wanted to play. It reminds me of a PlayStation style game, even though I didn't care about the last one. But this one made me want to care about the last one because I kind of didn't want to play this one without playing the last one. And I'll give you guys some stats. So PlayStation guys are playing this game because on my GameFly, all right, that game, the first game was on PlayStation 4 version was high, right? You could buy it, and then it dropped from high to low. I went to look at it today, and it went from high to low. So trust me, people are renting the old game so they could play this new game, and that was the
Well,
PlayStation.
to hit back on that, Cowboy, the first one is way different from this one.
No, I mean either way though, I don't know that. I never played it. So how would I know? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is the interest. This game does have people's interest, and it is PlayStation players that it is grabbing some interest for. But it makes sense because for me it's the Xbox game that's the PlayStation style game. But I will say this: I think I'm not gonna down it too much by it being so short, the 8 hours. But it was funny when Cubini said, it ain't that short. I platinumed the game in 10 hours. Like, bro, I can't remember the last game I beat in 10 hours. And I play everything on easy. And I don't platinum anything.
Man,
so
you
that's
are the
really
king of context,
short
aren't you there, Cowboy?
What'd you say?
You are the king of out of context, aren't you?
I
literally answered that based on the rumor on Twitter that everybody said it was a 5-hour game.
But
that's what it's based on. Nothing.
No, hold up. No, so when I seen when they first mentioned it, I heard 8 hours. So I think that 5 hours is people trying to troll, but I've heard 8 hours. So I always, to me in my mind, I always stuck to 8 hours. Now you said you platinumed it in 10 hours. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, I beat the game in 8, and it took another 2 hours to.
All right. So what I was saying to you was that's a very short game. Because for somebody to platinum a game, right? Platinum means you did everything in the game.
I mean, it had 11 achievements. I mean,
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it only had 11 achievements. You get 8 of them for beating the game.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, but I don't want to stick on this too much. I don't want to stick on this too much because I didn't play the game.
Boy.
So
yeah.
I don't want to stick on it too much because I didn't play the game. So I'll move on. So go ahead, FCat.
I played.
Can I grab it because I gotta head out?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Ridics.
Jump in there.
So I've played and beaten all of Hellblade 2. I have also played Hellblade 1. I will say the game mechanics to both games are almost identical in terms of combat, exploration, puzzles. I would say the story is much stronger in the first one. I felt it's hard to get the second story right, and it just didn't hit me in the way the first one did. The graphics obviously are what you would see out of a AAA game, but the experience is an indie experience. And I think that's the disconnect people are feeling, because it truly is. It's an indie game and accomplished everything the first one did. It just looks phenomenal. So people think that this should be God of War Ragnarok-esque type of game, but it's just not that. And so I got to give it kudos where it does. Its photo mode is out of this world. The graphics are hands down amazing, but it's truly just an indie experience about a girl in psychosis, and nothing more than that.
Yeah, you're spitting bars, brother.
Good
But
stuff.
it's a
And guys, we
goddamn
just
short
hit-
game.
we just-
It's a short game.
And
Made by
we just
80
hit
people.
45 minutes, but we will go into overtime.
Helldivers 2 was
Rudix
made
was
by
sprinting.
50 people, and it's
Yeah,
it's the
I
best
don't I
game.
don't think the 80%. So Kabini, to be very fair, like when did you play the first game?
Never.
Okay. So
Well,
like,
let me
so-
stand corrected. About 30 minutes in, and I got stuck at that big gate, that first big puzzle at the gate. And I was like, fuck
Okay.
this game.
So
But that was a few
so
years ago.
I know Maker had a comment about like 3 weeks ago, and it's the same thing about the story. We'd said this before. The first game story is very, I don't want to say super tight, but it has a story arc you're going through. This game, Maker had said, hey, maybe it's a prequel, which would have made sense. By diving into there is a story in the second one, but it's not that strong. Like to me, they could have like not done this. When I played the game, and I made a video about this, like you said it's 10 hours. I got through it in 6.5, and that was with a break. But where I kept the game going, I don't think it has to do with the game length, but it's not a fun game. Like I don't really understand. Like, yes, is it visually nice? Like they improved the sound engineering, which was really hard because the first Hellblade was really great. But at the end of the day, games are about gameplay, and if it's a boring game, like to me, that just says all I need to know about it. And I played it. I played the first one and the second one, and the fact that we've had, and this is very console worry because Xbox people are the first ones to go after things about walking simulators, about games not being improving on gameplay. And this game committed all those sins and more. You had a bigger budget. You had more time to complete the game. The first game took 3 years to complete. This game took 7 years to complete.
Wrong.
Like,
Keep going.
no, that's not wrong.
Yes, it is. Keep going.
No,
though.
okay. It's easy to say that's wrong right now, but the fact of the matter is, like, we watched the first game being developed when they said it. You haven't even played it. You didn't even just jump on this bandwagon until it came to Xbox so you could use it as fodder for the thing. You haven't even played the first game. If anything, you're just someone who just wants to say, look what we have because it's a shiny thing. You're not even a Hellblade fan. So,
well, I am
when it
now
comes
because I
to-
love the second game.
Okay, yeah,
It
but
was
you're
a
just
fun
saying like,
game,
oh,
believe it
that's
or
all
not.
you're saying right now. Like you are the stereotypical, just like
Trying a
fanboy
new game?
who did not know
Yeah.
anything about the series. You
Yeah.
don't even know what psychosis is, and you're the type who would say, oh, they talk about mental health, but won't even talk about what that actually means in the game. Like that's what I have with you, Kabini, and the rest of the fanboys when it comes to this game. Like
the
this game is
didn't
not a
even-
fun game.
The game
Okay.
didn't even hit full development until the end of 2022, but I mean that's fine.
No, but it took 7 years.
7
They said
years,
they were
wow.
making it. No, they said, but okay.
I mean, they might have
they
been
launched
writing the story or something. Sure. But the development of the
Okay, so but
physical
the
game,
development for the
like
first when
3
they
years
started the
tops.
development the development for the first was 2014. So I don't know where. So you can say like, oh, they didn't do development until 2023. The game got bought out. The IP, the studio got bought out in 2018.
Right, and then they built a new studio. They built a new motion capture studio.
Okay,
They built
like
all
all
this
right,
stuff. It takes
okay,
years
but
to do
either
that.
way, the game's boring.
That's your opinion. That's fine.
No,
That's
okay, but
most
and
people's
that's the thing
opinions.
about it.
Yeah, I that's fine. That's your opinion. I respect it. That's cool. I'm not mad at you about that. But you can't say they're literally making the game for 7 years. UE5 didn't exist 7 years ago.
What
Oh
you
my
can say is
God.
they were developing
It's
the
like
game.
Twitter spin, you know? It's ridiculous.
You could say
I
no, but
do-
okay. Go ahead, Maker.
Yeah, like I've only played like the first 2 chapters in Hellblade 2. I am taking my time with it. I personally really enjoy the atmosphere of 2, but I do think the story is weaker than the first game so far. Have not beat it yet though. Gameplay wise, I don't think it's that vastly different, but that's just me. Maybe we'll see like later down the line it gets worse or something. I to me, I think it's good, but like I did want to clarify a couple things. Like this is just what I've read from people that this was a COVID game, that a lot of the development was during the time of COVID.
Yeah, they were done at home, right?
And that they did shift development from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5, which hindered their development as well. Not to say that that's any excuse, but I could see why that might have delayed the game a couple years.
The main actress, Melina, I don't even want to butcher her name. She literally said she had to do it at home, and they literally had to do the motion capture training in her living room with her husband and film it and have all the hardware and software in her house. Like, it wasn't like they were just being lazy or something, you know?
I'll take the COVID, I don't even want to call it excuse. I'll take the COVID explanation. But to say that a game that originally showed a trailer in 2019 wasn't in development until 2023 is, at the end of the day, a very weak statement.
It was full development in 2022. Yeah, like towards the fall.
Okay, but regardless, like, okay, excuse Central here. Now, to say like, hey, it was on Unreal Engine 4, then switch to 5, totally get it. But here's the thing. I still think games are about playing a game that is fun, that's enjoyable, that's engaging. All right, this isn't the first, like, I'm not the only person who said this. This is coming from many different Hellblade fans. Again, you enjoyed the second, you got bored with the first. I'm not really sure what the difference is in the gameplay for you to do. If anything, the first doesn't even have that hard of a puzzle to do it, but that's okay, because I think you're not a puzzle type.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. That was my experience, but that's fine.
No, I'm not.
I don't remember what year it was. It might have been when it came out. It's been so long.
That's totally legit. But to say, like, from an Unreal Engine point of view, when we talk about gameplay and we talk about graphics, to say that when they jumped the gameplay, like, I could see if they changed the gameplay, but they didn't. They basically kept the same gameplay.
Yeah.
Therefore, what the Unreal Engine is actually doing is not on the gameplay. Right, it's on the motion capture.
On the visual.
Yeah.
Right.
So can I give my thoughts on this game just a little bit here? Because, like, I know we're supposed to take turns and everything, so I'm being patient. But, like,
it got spicy, so I was like, listen, man.
First off, I agree with Purple that this game, it's not a game. It's not. And I even agree. I do kind of want to raise the question the article here is raising. Hellblade 2 is the best looking tech demo. Was it even supposed to be a game? Honestly, yeah. This is me, being the backseat gamer, the girlfriend reviews kind of person when it came to this game. Like, okay, let's see what this is like. Dude, I was falling asleep watching someone play this game. Because it's so much fucking walking. And I know Sony games get, shit for being walking sims, but this does more. This has more fucking walking than God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 2, and Horizon Forbidden West combined. Most of your gameplay is just pushing the left stick. Ooh, pushing the left stick. Oh, now you gotta do you're doing a looking puzzle. Like, man, I'm sorry, this was not supposed to be a video game. It's a great tech demo. It shows what this engine can do. Great, cool. Guess what? I'm a gamer. I'm not going to sit there and be, oh, yes, I think it's there. Those pixels over there are very intelligent. So I will give this game a 10 out of 10 because Microsoft decided to put their you know what, in my, you know where.
All right, listen. I'm gonna.
I had
to pull up this picture while
you
you're
don't like.
talking. I'm sorry.
Hold on, TPG, real quick. Hold on, everybody, real quick. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I don't want to talk about console wars all day. It is entertaining to a point. We got 6 minutes.
Come on, Cowboy. You're teasing me here, and now you're not.
I'm just saying. Let's if everybody want to. I want to keep it moving.
You could have just said walking sims are not your thing.
No, so what I will say is I want to go with Jason because ISO asked me the same question here. Was this the complaint about the first one? Here's the difference. The first one came out when? 7 years ago. The first one was unique when we talk about the surround sound. It was one of the first games that actually used surround sound at the time, right? The first ones had great graphics for then. I did a whole video comparing and contrasting this. So was it an issue? No, I said the first one. Why did I like it? I thought it was pretty cool because they had a female protagonist. I thought that was pretty cool because of the way they did introduce mental health, and it had a tight story. All right. Was the gameplay interesting?
Was it better than Heavenly Sword?
What? No,
So
probably
was it
not.
better
I'm
than
not going
Heavenly
to bring in Heavenly Sword. I haven't played it, but
More critically acclaimed for sure.
But what I will say is that was my thing, and it was 7 years ago. Again, when we talk about the game now, I think that is a legit criticism that some of the same issues you had in the first. It was slow gameplay. It wasn't great puzzles. I said that before this game even came out. And then you not only double down on that same thing, but you make it an even slower game. You take away some of the same animations in combat. And then your puzzles are even dumbed down to the way it's not even really a puzzle, which, okay, I get it. Unreal Engine 5, unfortunately for gaming community, isn't really a gaming thing. It's more of a multimedia thing. That's why they're charging movie companies for that. But to say, like, did I have the same issue? I did. But when you double down on it 7 years later, you deserve the criticism.
Damn.
I 100% agree that I feel like not a lot has changed, but at the same time, before it came out, I had said to like Rudix, I said, if it's basically the same game, but more visually and better atmospheric, I'd enjoy it. And that's probably why I'm enjoying it as much as I am, because I guess I didn't expect that much of an improvement.
So, I do want to ask everyone here just this question. Do you guys blame the Xbox community for prompting this game up higher than it probably should have been prompted up to? Like, people were making this out to be like this big AAA game that will rival God of War Ragnarok.
They did the same thing.
People do this for a lot of stuff.
They're doing it for all their games because it's been so long.
But
I saw people who hype up Foam Stars.
Well,
that game now.
To your comment you put in chat, Kubini, yes, the next game was greenlit, but you have to remember Tango was working on Hi-Fi Rush 2 and still got shut down.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't really.
It wasn't
working
working on it. They proposed
like,
it. They didn't.
Yeah,
they were not
literally
working
like
on it.
pre-production.
Yeah, they were years away from this kind of a game. Right.
Wait, let me ask you this. FCAT, you got what, 2 more things?
No,
it's all just
basically
console war shit.
It's just Hellblade.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played for 30 minutes. It was just cinematics and walking. I noped out of it.
I mean, dude,
but my thing is wait, real quick. My thing is the Xbox fans before this game came out were downing PlayStation games for being walking sims, one button thing. Well, now you got your game that's pretty much the same thing, so y'all can't, cap that narrative anymore.
I mean, Pony's made fun of Sea of Thieves for years, and now they're over there loving it. So, I mean, it's kind of the same shit on both sides. You
guys were making fun of Hellblade 1 for years until Hellblade 2 came out. Then all of a sudden, you guys love that game.
Hold on, wait. Can I say this?
No, they loved it when they bought the studio.
The same thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Both sides
when they bought the studio, they started loving it.
Why are we going back and
forth? Let me say this, though. As far as, like, using stuff, I will say this. The narrative for PlayStation games, and so remember, a lot of PlayStation games are single player, third person. Like, a lot of PlayStation games are literally the style of game that Hellblade 2 is. And
not really, though.
I think, it might be better, but it's still the same style.
If it's a third person, story driven, action adventure, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's more of a whoa, when I see an Xbox person start liking Hellblade, but for years say, oh, those games are single players, they're walking. That's more of a like, wow, that's that really shows your hand as far as you would just pushed by a console.
Exactly.
I think
I'm just gonna say my final thoughts on this whole subject and just bury it because I'm kind of done talking about Hellblade 2. The fact this game made me actually want to go play Death Stranding 2, which I heard a lot of people giving it crap because of how much walking is in it. tells me everything. How am I more excited for Death Stranding 2 than anything else? I don't know. I'm tired of these, tech demo games like the Order 1886 and Hellblade 2. Give me a full-fledged experience, more than 10 hours, or you're not giving my $70 or $50. Fuck you. No, I want my experience.
Better, in my opinion.
If you look at it from that point of view, it's kind of one-sided because Xbox gives you a little this, a little of that, a little this, a little of that. Sony gives you all the same, and you love those games. That's fine. But on their side, they're fine giving you a 10-hour game. They're fine giving you a Sea of Thieves. They're fine giving you this. They're a lot more diverse.
Then I'm not fine giving them my $50.
Then don't. But you don't need to sit there and bash them all the time. Just stay in your own lane then.
Yeah, and to be fair, TPG, you wasn't playing this game anyway. If we being honest.
No,
but,
I was never gonna play this because I never even liked the first one. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I know it's Purple's favorite game, but it's like, dude, honestly, I just did not.
Why?
Like
I did not say.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you said it was your favorite game, but you
I
seem
did
to
not.
like
I
it.
literally just said I didn't like the gameplay of the first one, but I enjoyed the
Okay,
story.
well, I was just saying, I think you like the idea behind it, and I do too, to an extent. But I was like, it still has to be a video game. That's the problem. They could explore these themes with a different developer.
I just wanted to say, like, you brought up like Death Stranding as like a walking sim, and I feel like a lot of people completely leave out the fact that you're walking for maybe like the first 3 hours ish, and then you get a bike, and then you get
Death
vehicles,
Stranding
and then you're driving. There's a lot of different.
It's one of the fucking best
not
games
just
I've
walking.
played. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
It is not the same style of a game. It is
exactly. Well, I just like that people call it a walking sim because it's like you're delivering It's basically the Amazon Prime simulator game.
Yeah.
All right.
The problem is people talk about Death Stranding who haven't played Death Stranding, and it's frustrating.
Listen.
Respect
I don't know.
Kojima.
Hold on. Let me say this, Maker. I streamed Death Stranding for 3 hours, and I ain't get no damn bite in 3 hours. So
you get it. I can't remember how long it is. It definitely is a struggle for a while.
Maybe I should have played for 3 hours and 20 minutes, and I would have got the bike, but I didn't get a bike in 3 hours.
TPG, what do you think about Starfield and all the walking? It's the same thing. You're doing a lot of walking in that game.
Well, Starfield. The problem with Starfield though is a lot of nothing to do while you're walking.
Guys. Yes, moving from now. Listen, you're moving from
I'm just
Starfield.
Stay on topic.
I want to say this.
Just saying, there's walking in a lot of games. That's all I'm saying.
I think this was cool. The first ever console war segment. Listen, I think we did a great job talking about all the different stuff. Look, we was even nice. It wasn't as crazy. I love that Purple came in. She put some fire in it. I just want to thank all of you guys for being a part of it, but I also don't want to talk about this forever. And I think it was cool. I think
Cowboy wants to get back to working on the treadmill.
Yeah,
giving himself a heart attack.
Hopefully it'll be a hot minute before we have to do one of these again.
But listen, I'm still gonna bring up some gaming, so you guys can stick around if you want. I mean, I do got some I got a bunch of trailers for games that I seen that I wanted to bring up and just kind of go over. But I just don't want to our debate and going back.
No more console warring.
I wanted to ask FCAT.
In other words, TPG, shut up.
What's the Metacritic for Order 1886? I'm just saying.
Let me do this real quick. I just want to,
it's
thank you guys for being a part of the console. All right, with that being said, let's please have a topic.
Topic switch.
All right, cool. So go ahead. You can ask FCAT your question you want to ask him. And but I want to pull up the next thing. I just want to show a
I
little
didn't have
video
a
I've seen.
question.
But go ahead.
I gotta take off Cowboys.
You can go ahead to your thing.
Okay. No, I think Cubini had a question for you about the Metacritic score.
No,
what's
he
the
is.
1886 Metascore?
Oh, okay.
It's pretty low.
And it's a 63. Yes. Okay. All right, I
Or
gotta go. I
which
gotta
game?
make dinner. You guys have a
Which
good
games is
night.
63?
Order 1886.
Order
the one Hellblade
1886.
is being put up against.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I played that like 1,000 years ago. That was all right. It was pretty short too. Not
I
much
saw
to
a
it.
video about it, but I gotta
Back
roll.
then, it
Thank you, boys.
was graphically, it was a really, really beautiful game way back then.
The shooting is good in it, but there's not enough of it.
Oh yeah, it was pretty basic, but I thought it was cool.
And
that
it
was
cuts off. Like the game just ends really short, and you're left.
Yeah, it's very abrupt.
Yeah. Yep. I think everybody kind of had the same feelings. Like it was a good looking game. It was very simple. They had some quick time events, and it was super short. And but it, you know, hey, it had werewolves. But here, I'll check this out real quick, guys. This is so I don't have last time I tried to be more constructive with an order, and I had a bunch of trailers, but I'm just like, you know what? I just want to, you guys are on here. We can still talk about gaming. We can talk about whatever. But I just kind of want to get away from the console wars. But I just seen this video and I was like, yo, this was wild. So I just want to share it with you guys. I thought it was a crazy video. Yo, that was wild.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Anybody had you guys ever experienced something crazy like that before? Or was you in an accident that kind of was like out of nowhere type thing? In 20,
when I was a kid, I got shot in the leg with a BB gun, and it's still in my leg to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. Not in 2000, in 19, I want to say 99, I had totaled my car. So I was driving from Florida to Virginia to go on a trip to meet up with my friends because I had just moved to Florida, and my tire exploded while I was on the highway, and I literally, the car just smacked the right guardrail and spent all the way across 95 to the other side. And when people came up to me, my car was totaled. They was like, "Why were you driving with a donut?" I was like, "No, that was a regular tire, and it was exploded." And what happened was I had an air bubble. I had no clue that it was gonna blow up like that. But I was fine. The car was obviously done. So that was like crazy, and it came out of nowhere. So I wonder if you guys ever had anything crazy like that.
No, I don't drive though. To be fair.
But how do you still got the BB in your leg?
Because when I got shot in the leg with the BB gun, it got very close to a bone.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor said if we did, remove the BB, there's a chance that he could lose functioning of that leg.
Okay.
So luckily, it wasn't a lead-based BB. It was just like it was something else. So like I'm fine. It's just every once in a while when I go through a metal detector, it goes beep 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 beep.
So a friend of mine's, I mentioned this to you guys. He actually got shot 11 times. Crazy, right? And this is recently. This is like 3 weeks ago. But one of the bullets went close to his spine, and the doctor did say they left it there because they said it's just better to let the bone grow over it because he could be paralyzed if they try to take it out. So I thought that was kind of crazy. Well, here, let me show you guys this. So you guys talking about gaming, and I think sometimes there's like these like little games people never heard of that might end up being something. So if you guys heard of this game called Sand, seen a trailer the other day, and I want to play it.
The heck?
Listen, sometimes it be them little gems,
Yeah, it's kind of shame Purple left when we were doing this stuff because she normally does this on her own streams.
Purple's still here.
Oh,
I have to jump though, but I am still here.
Yeah, I don't have long either.
Purple, thanks for coming on. Let me pause this real quick. I'll pull this to the side. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Purple. And I want to give Purple, you're a content creator, and I know you said you gotta go. Tell the people where they can find you and what's going on, what you got coming up, and your video you just put out recently.
Yeah, Thursdays 8 p.m. Eastern. I do Shades of Purple. Usually it was interviews, but no one wants to be interviewed no more. Or the people who do, they keep delaying. So I have to like sometimes talk about current events, or fortunately, there's been a mixture of current events and business I can talk about. And then on Sundays, I do gameplays. Over the last few months, I've been doing Fall Guys, but this next week I'm going to be switching it back up to like a horror game I've been meaning to play for a while. So looking forward to that. And then the latest video is just my thoughts on Hellblade, as far as was it a visual masterpiece or a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I got to see that. I seen you posted. It's like what, 6 minutes, right?
Yeah, I try to get it at 5, but I kind of I didn't want to re-record a part of it, so I just ended it.
Yeah, I meant to watch it, but then it was like late. But I definitely check that out. But here's Purple's channel, guys. Make sure you check her out. Definitely. I love when you came in. You brought that spice and that heat. You and Cubini, it was a good back and forth, but it was very intelligent as well, as you always are. So I do appreciate you coming on when you did.
Cubini's good people. And yeah, I just was trying to get that because there was no arguing. Like Maker wasn't chaotic like he normally is. So
I know, right? He was all
I know, like Maker did. Like you had Rudigs ready to go, Maker, but you were like, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, dude. So
I was just being honest, is all.
No, I got you.
Yeah,
all right, but I gotta jump. Thanks, Cowboy, and thanks.
You got it. I'll see you on Thursday.
All right, later.
All right, later. All right, guys, give it up for none other than Purple Haze. But yeah, what'd you say, Maker?
I was gonna dip as well, but before I went, I wanted to talk about really briefly some actual rumors. I'm surprised you guys didn't talk more about the new Doom, because I mean the title's going to be Dark Ages, and apparently the rumors it's medieval themed. Like no one mentioned that or even talked about that.
I think FCAT was more trying to use it as fire, because I don't think it being talking about the game itself is was a console war ish. But yeah, let's talk about it. I mean, I'm go ahead. Finish bringing it up and all of that stuff, because I definitely would like.
There's just a couple things that I just wanted to just bring up in general, if I could real quickly. There was also the rumor that Indiana Jones and Avowed will be playable at the Summer Game Fest for media and content creators. So we might be hearing news about that, how they're playing, how people like it, and last but not least, there's also a rumor for a new Astrobot game. That was also not brought up.
Yeah, man. PlayStation banner right there. Then them Astrobots are back.
All right, come on, man. We're done with the console wars, right?
No, I'm actually being a little sincere. I actually like those games. They're fun.
Yeah, those all seem pretty interesting. If you guys want to continue talking about it, I have to dip, but I'll catch you guys later.
No, man. But look, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
All right, take care. See ya.
All right, later. Here's another game, TBG, and thanks for everybody in the chat as well. I just had some games that
look at that. Look at that. It's me to Cowboy left.
I know, right? And listen, wrestling's coming on soon, so so this was another game. This developer was actually explaining this game, and I watched it. It looked really like that typical what is those Bethesda games like,
sandbox open world type games.
Yeah. So but yeah, I just want to pull up some games that some people may not have heard of. This one is called it's VOIN, and the guy was just kind of like, he was just explaining it. And I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but here I'll pull up his voice a little bit. He was being a little funny. It's kind of cool, trying to be comedic about it.
But to be honest, that was completely my fault. The tutorial was a little rough. It was too much information to quickly.
It didn't really grab me, but
and I did.
I thought maybe some people might see that and thought it was something to check out. But here is something that some people may like. This might be something cool. And I know we didn't really talk about much of other gaming today because we got into that, and FCAT brought up some stories. But
for ages 10 and up.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts coming to Steam.
Kingdom Hearts is coming.
You walk away.
Oh, you might want to mute that. Yeah, because you might get copyright claimed on that.
Yeah. I know they gonna get me. But yeah, I think that's cool. For me personally, I don't really care. I'm gonna play my games where I want to personally play them. So I don't really care who gets what game and who don't get what game. Like if a game you like comes out and it's not on a a platform you have, then you just apparently got to go buy that platform or just cross your fingers and wait. I think if you really something that bad,
that's Disney meets Final Fantasy. Aha! Oh, Sora, yeah, that's a big Buster Sword you got there. Aha!
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to that game. Sorry, I don't have a PC.
No, you're doing it wrong. Oh boy, I'm really excited for that game to come to PC. Now I want my money.
No, I thought you're using your regular voice. I thought you were supposed to try to sound.
You cowboy.
So check this out. Red pill, blue pill. So this is that Crime Boss game with the DLC.
Welcome to Kanyali Industries. We will guide to a new era of
Now, here I'll just turn it. I'll keep it up. So I'll turn it down a little bit. Did you play Crime Boss? Crime Bosses?
No. Although it's funny because it was one of the PlayStation Plus games for this month.
Right. And I did claim it. I don't remember if it was one of the ones that's like a monthly game or the ones that will disappear, but I did claim it. But I think my thing is going to run out next month, and I'm just going to have the regular essential. But I didn't care to play it, so if I don't have it, it is what it is. But yeah, with a bunch of people like Chuck Norris and a bunch of actual actors in it, it sounds a little interesting. But I thought that was cool. They were coming out with a DLC. Now this is something that was crazy I seen, and I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, Cowboy, aren't you moving to Florida? Because whenever I see something with a gator, it's always, aren't you moving to Florida?
You ever been down to Shark Valley?
Kill them gators.
That's a great ride.
So
that gator is pissed.
The stereotypical gator video. However, this gator is about to knock somebody out. When you ask yourself, how's a gator going to knock somebody out?
Tail.
Yeah.
When he's tied up.
Tail.
Right? He's hog tied. And that thing look heavy too.
Well, they ain't light.
Yeah, look, he's making sure, like, okay, he ain't breaking out of this, right? Man, I can't believe they actually did the hog tie.
Dude, you dumb enough to do this shit.
Now watch it.
Told you, tail.
Damn.
Oh no, that's his head.
Let's run that back. Damn, yo, that thing clocked him.
Yeah.
Yo. That knocked all the hell. And look, he's down. My man was stretched. And that thing came fast.
Damn right. Dude, you ain't gonna get me to go to Florida unless there's a PlayStation meeting over there, and they give out free PS6s to everyone.
Oh, stop it! Come on now. Check this out though. Look at this. So, level 0 extraction. So these little games, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a AAA whore. So some of these games, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But this is how some of these companies get on the map with these little games. And that's why I'm always giving PC a hard time. I always see games like this, and it always end up being like a PC game.
Oh boy. Well, you might want to join the best race there, Cowboy.
No, I think I'm good. Now I'm not gonna play the whole thing of this, but check this out, man. And TBG, did you ever play this game?
Oh God, Elden Ring is so awesome.
Game of the year, man.
Yeah.
That's the main boss of Rock City is a ripoff. Yeah, it does look like Payday.
You can't see me, but I'm dabbing right now because I love Elden Ring.
Oh, you did.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm
I
not
didn't know
buying the
you was,
DLC.
I didn't know you was a Souls guy.
Not really, but Elden Ring is like the exception.
Okay.
That
Did
and
you beat it?
Bloodborne.
Did you beat it?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You don't beat Elden Ring. Elden Ring beats you into submission.
So they got some DLC. Wait, is DLC out already?
No, it's supposed to be next month.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's called what? Shadows of the
Ender Tree, I think.
Ender Tree, Erden Tree.
That's all Japanese names.
You know, for what it's worth,
Wamfu.
I think that's pretty cool. You know, a little bit of Hellblade.
Good lord!
I thought Hellblade looked cool. I played it
It's
for 10
gotta be
hours.
hot there.
Yeah, I played it for 10 hours. It was all right.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. It's a good game.
So, did you ever play this? Oh well, this ain't even out. Yeah. Now, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of those over-the-top games, but because I used to be into Doom back in the not Doom. What the hell is the name of that? Diablo. I used to play Diablo 1, but this looks kind of cool because the camera's a little bit closer. Kind of reminds me of what is that? Genesis, the part 4 to what the hell is the name of that game again? Damn, I can't remember. I played all.
Well,
played
hey,
all
Cowboy, I'm gonna let you go. I am gonna get ready for some Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be watching it sooner than later. So that's gonna be cool. But thanks for coming on, man. And, you know, thanks for doing your thing. Is hyping the people up, and you know,
damn right.
You know,
that's why I'm the Jimmy Uso.
Hey, listen, bro. I feel you. All right, guys. That was my man TPG. TPG also has a channel. Let me find his channel real quick so I can put the link up there. Let me see. That, if you guys didn't know what it stands for, is That PlayStation Gamer. And let me see. I always feel like I have a problem finding his channel. Oh no, look, now it comes to the top of my search. Never mind. All right, so here's TPG's channel. Make sure you guys check him out. Here's TPG's channel. He does a bunch of stuff. He's a big PlayStation fan, and so he puts out a lot of content, which is dope. He's constantly putting out content. But here, I was watching a bunch of stuff. I seen they got, you know, bam. Speaking of Call of Duty, the new season. And actually, this is I mean, it looks cool. I'm not a Call of Duty fan anymore, but you know, I definitely always try to play them because I just game fly them. But you know, I think DLC is cool regardless, as long as they add, you know, they're always adding stuff. But this is just pretty much look like you're just showing a bunch of different stages they're gonna be on. I mean, it's pretty dope. All right, that was that. I got a video for you guys. I put this on here because I was thinking about how like parents are with their kids nowadays. I feel it's crazy, but the kids get to kind of like run things. So I thought this parent was trying to make a point to his daughter. Check it out.
We have to have a talk. Get your shorts. No. We're gonna see who's fit better.
No. Got them booty shorts.
Get your shorts. No. Where are they at? No. Where are your butt cutting shorts? Which one? The new ones that we just bought. They were supposed to be a lot longer. Get them. Put them on. Go to the bathroom, put them on. No.
Go to the bathroom, put them on. We're gonna see who's your shortest.
I don't know if I would have did this
I
to
will
make
pick
an
you up in school
example.
every day with these on if you don't put them on. Yeah, exactly. Who's your shorter, babe?
I can't handle y'all.
Who's your shorter?
Y'all are the same.
See, look, my butt cheeks hanging out down here. You see that?
So he's probably pretty much trying to show his daughter that, yeah, what she wears is super skimpy. Here's something I actually didn't watch a video of, but I wanted to watch it. So I was waiting to watch it on this. But Dave the Diver, not that I ever played it, but I'm a huge Godzilla fan. So I thought it was cool that it was coming out with DLC. So this is cool, man. Let's go. Got the music and everything. Look at that, man. Now that's burning Godzilla. No, they got the actual music and everything. So how do you even play Dave the Tiger? Well, I guess Godzilla's just in the background. Look like you got a bunch of things you got to do. I'm a Godzilla fan, so I thought that was cool. Hold up, what'd you say, Cubini? I wanted to say I played Atomic Heart last year and beat it in 11 hours. Where the hate for that game seems more Xbox hate than actual. You know what's crazy? I'm shocked that you beat Atomic Heart in 11 hours because I actually played Atomic Heart for a good little bit, and I feel like I was nowhere close to the game, and I played it for a couple hours. I couldn't get into Atomic Heart. It looked really cool. Mr. Urban World was really hyping it up, and like it was going to be the game he really wanted to play. And it came out, and it didn't really do anything for me. So you know what it is? I also don't like the setting when it's super like back in the like 50s and the music they was playing and all that stuff. But I did both the DLCs. Also loved it. Yeah, I mean the gameplay was cool. I think the gameplay was cool, but you know, it just didn't suck me in. Here's the game that some people have been talking about. That's coming out. There we go. We got some Xbox going on. Now, FTAX been going on and on about this game. And the graphics actually look pretty good. It looks like it's gonna be crazy and wild. But yeah, I'll mute the song. But yeah, it looks like all hell breaks loose. I love that they got a little video, a little cartoon.
Welcome to
Look
the
at the
world
graphics,
of
man.
Hypercharge. Explore, defend, survive.
I mean, it does look pretty
Play
cool.
single player with
Like if you
bots
want,
or
you know, your little boy
co-op
running
or
around.
Split screen with friends. And best of
Split
all,
screen with friends.
customize
Last
your
game that had
action
that.
figure.
This actually looks pretty good. When this come out, maybe I might get Game Pass to play this. Let's check it out, you know.
Come on, get in game.
That's cool. I thought that was cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the show soon, but Still got I got a bunch of videos, but I could at least leave those videos for next week. Do you want to watch wrestling on time? Check this out. Look at my man. He got through out of the car. Watch this. Thrown out of the, I mean, he was flying in the air. He's lucky he didn't get smashed. Yo, that was pretty wild. And I got this one. So this is one of those things where karma strikes. And what's going on, guys? It's popping in. We had our first ever console war. Oh, wait. Speaking of that, I actually got to take down the console wars. Whoops. Still had this up. Now let's take down console wars. Let me see. But check this out. And let me just refresh it. All right, now check it out. So he drives by and look at that. That's what you call karma. Drove by and slapped off somebody's mirror. Damn. Yeah, you can't make this up. That's what the hell he get. Oh, let me see. Cubini said, Still Wakes the Deep is the other Xbox game I want to play. Still Wakes the Deep. Let me look that up. Yeah, if you guys got some game trailers you want me to pull up, right now we could talk about anything, and anything is on the table. I just don't want to go on and on about the console wars, so that's why I want to give it a time limit. And we end up doing a good hour. That was cool. But check this out. Game was still weak. I remember. Gotta mute it. It's definitely still. Okay, here we go. Oh, is this the one where they go inside the submarine or something like that? Yeah, I think it's the one where they're gonna be, like under the water and all that. Yeah. It don't show enough, but listen, I think the cool thing is, oh, that says early 2024. Well, that ain't right. But the cool thing is we got Game Pass, man. So I will agree, man. Game Pass allow you to do a bunch of, check out a bunch of stuff that you normally wouldn't. All right, check this out. Now, question: is that real? Now, Urban put this in here. That is kind of dope. That part doesn't look real. That is official. Shout out to Urban for throwing that in there. If you guys are a fan of fighting games, check this out. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. So tomorrow, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Hold up, let me play this trailer and then we'll get into it.
자, 그럼 시작해 볼까요?
She's a new character on DFM Duel. You guys know my feelings. I don't like fighting games anymore because all it is this content. Super long combos, and that's the whole loop. All you do is try to block and juggle somebody into a super long combo, and that's it. There's no like throw a punch, block, shoot, jump over, where a fighting game used to look like martial arts. Now it's just everything is killer instinct. That's cool. They got a little roadmap. This game been out for a minute too. Let me see. All right, here. Well, I'll do one more that Urban had. So imagine this.
Family got the shock of a lifetime when an enormous amount of money was mistakenly deposited in their account.
NBC Local 33's Jonah Gilmore brings us the family story. Now, Jonah, I know we're all hoping to win this COVID-19 money with the lottery, but I think this story has a different ending.
Yeah, definitely, Tavares. I mean, imagine waking up to $50 billion, yes, billion with a B. Well, that's what happened, and although it looked nice, the family says they knew someone made a big mistake.
It was crazy to see
That's why.
what it looks like.
It sounds like a dream, waking up a billionaire.
She says, look, and she pulled up our Chase account, and there was $50 billion in our account.
Last week, this money was mistakenly deposited into Darren James's daughter's account.
She's like, no way, oh my God. I'm like, don't get your hopes up, can't do nothing with it.
After noticing the money, James called his bank.
I wasn't going to keep it no matter what.
Hoping to find out how it got there.
The thing that was most baffling was we wanted to know where it came from, because we don't know anybody with that kind of money.
Although he didn't know how or why, the bank started reversing the error right away.
There was a hold on it, and showed up Saturday. It stayed there Sunday, it stayed there Monday, and it was gone on Tuesday.
In a matter of days, their billionaire status was gone.
We took screenshots to at least be able to say, hey, look, we were once, I guess, theoretically, in theory, billionaires.
And if it ever comes a time this dream comes true, James says he'll leave his mark on this world by helping others.
There's enough greatness in this world that we can all have a life we never thought was possible. And so if I did have $50 billion, I would bless other people.
Now, if this happens to you, it's important to know that you cannot keep the money. Banks usually catch these errors and reverse the transactions. Banks can even file a police report launching an investigation, and if anything is missing, you could face jail time.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know, had I spent some of that money, would I be penalized? And so they just answered my question. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I got a bunch more videos to play, but we'll get into those videos next week. What I will, though, is show you guys this. And we'll leave it here. So check this out, because tomorrow is a special day for me. I feel like this is going to be my game of the year, personally. I'm a big fan of Killer Clowns from Outer Space as a little kid. I watched that movie so many times. And on top of that, it's an asymmetrical game made by the same people who made Friday the 13th, which is my favorite asymmetrical game. And this is going to be 7v3. So 3 people are going to be the bad guys. 7 people could be the good guys. So tomorrow, I'm excited. I'm going to play it. My son got it. My friend Loco's getting it. Murder's getting it. TK9's getting it. So there's going to be a lot of people getting this game. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing a I'll do a first impressions video probably when I get off work, so maybe around 3:30, 4 o'clock when my son gets home. He's going to jump on, so I'm just going to probably play it for a while and until I do my other stream tomorrow night at 7:30. So it's going to be cool. So but yeah, with that being said, I thank you all for being a part of the stream today. It was fun having the console wars. I know a lot of people showed up for that. They wanted the drama. And listen, I gave, I facilitated a space where we could have that drama and that craziness. And anybody could join if they want to. So, for what it's worth, we did it how we did it. I know some people said this is the same old, but usually I'm kind of trying to, calm people down with the console wars. Whereas today, I just said, look, go all out if you want to. So that was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. I thank all the people who came on the panel. And there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I want to be silly. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to do all type of nonsense. So at the end of the day, I love doing what I want to do. And speaking of that, I got one song. So let's do one song. Also, I gotta figure out how to, I guess when I get away from it, to make it not. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to turn off the echo mode. I don't know if that's what's or maybe the auto adjust mic volume. Oh, that's what it is. Maybe when I do auto adjust mic volume, it's like trying to fix my microphone. So let's see. See, I want to be able to get up. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to sit down at my desk. So we'll see if the microphone thing is actually working. All right, let's do it. Situation will arise. See, do I gotta be close or far? With the guy. A little bit of Usher. I'm gonna have to actually check and see if it's working. But are y'all ready? You don't have to go. It's okay, girl. Cause I'ma be alright tonight. It's okay, girl. So, guys, being silly, having fun, laughing, joking, dancing, doing everything. That's the whole point that I wanted to do. And I thank you guys for being a part of this. Mondays, you never know what you're going to get. You never know who's going to be on. I'm going to have a bunch of different segments and doing a bunch of different things. So it's a lot of fun. I'm glad that I have YouTube to just be able to use my creativity and and entertain myself and you guys and allow you guys to be a part of all the different things I do. So it's pretty cool and I like it. So that being said, I'll say this. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. Cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. Man, I need to drink something. Wanna boogie tonight. I'm love a guy to stay home. Waiting for love. I'ma do everything to oh yeah. Oh no. All right. Well, with that being said, I think I got a chance to do a bunch of stuff. I'll make a note on where I left off. Let me see. I think that's everything I wanted to bring up for today. To be honest. Yeah, I think that's pretty. I'll leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there after Urban's thing, and then I got a couple other trailers I'll bring up at some point. Let's see, because yeah, I did you know what? I'll do a couple more videos. Maybe I'll get close to 3 hours, and I'll leave it there. So let me go back to this. I'm gonna leave off that auto mute thing because I don't want it to stop me if I'm screaming. I want to sound like I'm screaming, like ah. So I'll have to check and see if let me see if that's working. Screaming like ah. Okay. Cool. That worked. All right, here, let me hear the singing. All right, so let me turn it back on and then scream. I'm trying to see if this is what is stopping me from being loud there. All right, so I'm sorry that I'm screaming in your ear, but let's see. All right, hold on. I'm testing. Okay, that didn't sound like that worked. But auto adjust mic volume. So I'm gonna turn it off. Oh wait. Okay, actually I didn't get to that part yet. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, I don't know. It isn't doing what I'm doing. So it is what it is. All right, so we got 15 minutes. Whoop. So check this game out. So this actually looks cool. It reminds me of that game I bought recently. Where it looked like one hit, you could get one hit kills. Check this out.
I have nothing to say to rebels and outlaws.
You're going down.
Return to your home, citizen.
You're stupid.
I grow tired of all this shit.
Pretty cool.
Died for your honor? Come at me! What was his name?
This is PC. So that definitely be something I won't be playing. Unless I had a PC. All right, check this out. There's just some games I don't really hear nobody talking about. Now, this was cool. This is one of the most underrated games I ever played in my life. And you know, I will always say that. Like, and I don't hear anybody ever talking about this game. And to be honest, I don't even play it no more either. But I guess August 15th I'll be playing it because they're gonna have like a big push, like a PS5 version. But yeah, Hunt Showdown is and after like an hour I just stop support. Like the last gen. a pretty cool idea. All right, so here's something to be cool. Some people might be into. What the heck does that keep coming up? All right, so if you're a fan of DC.
Brainiac! The Earth belongs to humankind!
The Earth belongs to the one who would remember it after everyone else is gone.
And yet, you don't remember this. We always stop you.
You cannot stop me when and where you do not exist. The next steps of my plan no longer involve you. Future subjects, I will make myself unstoppable. I will restore the timeline. And you will witness it in its
A PC game when I go on my little rant about PC games. All right, so this is the game I'm about to start playing, like for real. I got to give Fortnite another try. I used to be a big fan back in the day.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire!
Damn, look at that. Ringmaster Scar. So, but when I was watching Ronan play today, he was actually driving a car and like the car had guns on him and shooting. Look at that. That is so wild. Yo, Fortnite is, and you know, they always keep the same gameplay, but then they kind of like add on top of it. There you go. Yeah, the cars had guns. Yeah, man. I gotta look. They got Magneto in there. Look at that. That is crazy. Fortnite is like the super game. Like it got it all. So here's what's pretty cool. Obviously another game that's super big. Everybody loves. Now look, it's like it's stealing hours and all that. Now this is but you know, you switching stuff up, you know, is what you want to do. All right, so check this out. I seen this today on X. And got 3 more minutes. that was cool. All right, so this is kind of actually scary, a little bit. Well, I guess it technically isn't that scary. It's kind of creepy, but when you find out that they don't really cause harm, then it's not really that big of a deal.
Yep, these worms are found in people's teas all across the US, and people are terrified the government has done nothing about this. Kombucha drinkers have been terrified to hear people have found these 1 to 2 millimeter long worms swimming around in their drink. Mass people have poured out their kombucha in fear of new diseases and in fear of these worms are a part of mosquito larvae and many other dangerous bugs. The Cultures for Health recommends if you see them to completely toss the drink and do not drink them. They float about a 1/4 inch from the surface, usually found in clumps and found in any drink that is brewed with vinegar. They are also more susceptible to grow with sugary and acidic drinks, making them thrive in kombucha. To view them, simply take your drink and shine a flashlight. The light causes them to swim around. However, while they are found typically in raw, unpasteurized vinegar, it's still unlikely. And these worms, while scary, are actually completely harmless if you do drink them. They are essential to the vinegar making process, making them 100% FDA approved, but still recommended when found to completely dump the drink out.
That's one of them things where I feel like, was that even real? I don't know. All right, so here was a question of something being weird. Check this out.
Isn't it weird how we're all using our phones 24/7, yet we never see or use them when we're dreaming? Even other technology like laptops, you just don't see them. Some people speculate that this proves that we are actually living in a simulation, because something is not wanting you to see something on your unconscious level.
That is actually crazy. Like, I've never recalled seeing, maybe I made a phone call in my dream, but yeah, I don't recall, I don't know, seeing a laptop or a cell phone in my dreams. I probably did make a phone call, but check this out.
Get off me, furball! I can't breathe!
Be quiet! It's just a weirdo in a mask. It's just a weirdo in a mask.
Oh, man!
This spring, Jason is done playing around. He's camped in the shadows. He's journeyed to space. He's been hunting for rabbits.
We have ourselves a rabbit hater.
On May 28th, no one in multiverses is safe.
When we get out of here, we gotta keep in touch, dude. I love you, man. Oh my God! Wow, that was dark.
Wow, that just shows that they are moving forward with using Friday 13th and making, you know, new content. So that is pretty cool. Let's see. I'll show this. That Nicki Minaj got arrested in Amsterdam.
Streaming a 4.5-minute video of the incident on Instagram Live.
I'm not carrying drugs.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart to
carrying
go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
back.
you can go inside.
No, I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
The 41-year-old rapper was stopped outside the airport as she was preparing to fly to Manchester, England for the next concert of her Pink Friday 2 tour. Authorities say marijuana pre-rolls were allegedly found in her luggage.
So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But under arrest for what?
Okay, stop filming now.
I'm under arrest for what? Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
You
here?
have to go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming and just step in the car for us?
No, I need a lawyer.
She eventually got into the vehicle and expressed concern about making her upcoming show. And official is heard telling her he would try to get her there as soon as possible. Minaj posting on both Instagram and X about the encounter, claiming it was an attempt to sabotage the remainder of her tour. The Manchester show has been postponed, according.
Nikki. I'm sure that's gonna be nothing. Now this was wow. I seen this, and if this is real, this was kind of mind blowing. So check this out, guys. It's not what you think at first. And if I can find out how to turn on the volume, here we go. All right, so let me restart it.
Katie, stop saying Katie. What are you talking about? You talking to her?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not Katie. That's my girlfriend Hannah, bro. I'm skipping you. You're getting
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? That's literally my girlfriend.
You know this guy? I don't know him. What do you do with this guy? I don't know him. You do know him. You
don't know me. What does that even mean?
You're saying that that's not you? That's not me. That's literally you right there.
Gosh.
I've never seen this guy.
You were literally just at my apartment an hour ago.
You said you went to go get your nails done an hour ago. I did get my nails done. They're done. Wait. She couldn't have been at your apartment an hour ago. You said you're in Texas. I'm in Tennessee.
Do you not see that this is the same person in the picture?
No, I see that, but that's also impossible if she was there an hour ago. Where is your girlfriend from?
My girlfriend's from California.
You're from California? I'm from California. Did you ever get those papers back from the adoption place?
You were adopted?
Yeah.
If it's not my girlfriend, bro, then I'm gonna call her phone right now.
Yeah, I'll hear it, yeah.
What the fuck? Babe.
What?
Do you have a twin?
No.
What's your name?
I'm Katie.
Were you adopted in San Bernardino, California?
Yeah.
Babe, I literally think that you guys are twins.
We could be.
You guys are literally spitting image. We should do a trip.
We're going. I booked the flight. They're ready.
The flight?
Does she wear SPF 3000?
Does she hate flowers?
Yeah. Does your girlfriend know how to drive? I wish we were twins.
That was crazy. If it's real, anyways. Yeah, that was crazy. I seen that what the hell? All right, guys. So here, let me get done these. Oh, hold on. Darth Kermit's in the building. Somebody took pre-rolls overseas to be cool. At some point, people deserve what they get. Other countries do like druggies like the U.S. does. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I feel like, dude, what are you doing? And yeah, you want to be cool? There you go. Evening, people. Been at the river home BBQing. Had to pull up and hit the like button. Yo, what's up? Hey, yo, I was just mentioning you. Yeah, let me know because I will be playing that when I get out of work tomorrow. But check this out, guys.
Be a pet. It's fun and easy. Spread the seeds and watch it grow.
Median home prices have fallen to $120,000.
Recruitment for the CIA has reached an all-time high.
New episode tonight at 9.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We are talking to you.
we are talking to you.
You may remember.
A better time.
But it was false. The truth lies.
You were blind to the lies.
You must find the truth.
Stop being sheep and become wolves.
Open your eyes.
Soon the truth will be revealed.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
I didn't know they had a Black Ops 5. All right, I'm only playing this one because I thought this isn't real, but somebody made a God of War trailer, for the if there was a new God of War. So check this out. Got to give them credit though. People are.
I never graduated from med school, but the good news is.
All right, so I'll mute that. Let me see what said. Oh, let me see. Huh? I didn't hear if you were talking. Oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah, what I was saying was, are you? I mentioned you. Are you getting? Check this out. I made a mock-up of God of War. What I asked him, are you getting Killer Clowns from Outer Space? It's gonna be out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be playing it for a while. Like I'm gonna start streaming it probably when I get out of work, like maybe around 3:30 or 4 o'clock my time, and I'll be streaming it all the way up until like maybe 7:30. Yeah, this somebody used somebody made up their own trailer. I mean, I know it's copy, but that's cool, man. And they still made up like God of War. Oh damn, I had the music all the way up. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. What I was saying was, are you playing Killer Clowns from Outer Space tomorrow? What I'm saying is I'm gonna be playing it from probably like 3:30 or 4 o'clock my time, all the way until my wife and I do our show at 7:30. Get into it. Yeah, I want to show that. I thought that was really cool. I've been showing a bunch of like indie games. Sure. Serum. Yeah, I should actually showed a bunch of PC games. Check this out, Murder. I showed this earlier, but bam, I already got it downloaded. This was earlier today. It said 19 hours and 40 minutes and 50 seconds. So yes, Killer Clowns is coming. Yeah, man. So I will be rocking on that tomorrow. Let me see. Oh damn, I just put the thing in the wrong chat. Okay, so here's something that Rune put in for me to show. You guys know me, I like to show trailers if anybody.
We got another PB&J served to my guy. Off rip. Honest review.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Right on, brother. Right on. We got another PB&J served to my guy.
You know what's that crazy? I had peanut butter and jelly on a hamburger. So I'm gonna have to actually show him that video. And then TPG put this in the chat. So I guess he wanted the people to see Starfield Standard Edition Xbox Series X. Let me see, 54% off, $37.87. Okay, so you can get a deal right now. That's cool. Nothing like a deal, if you ask me. All right, so that's actually it. I actually got down to everything I wanted to actually show. Let me take a look to make sure. Yeah. Probably next week I won't have as many videos. Actually probably will stop throwing videos to the side. And then what I'm going to do is just if anybody bring up a video, then I'll actually specifically go to that video. You know, so I'll cut that part out unless I find some crazy videos I do want to discuss. Let me see. PC, bro. LOL. Yeah, man, there's some games on PC, man. I just want it to be good. I buy a lot of those type of games, and no one plays. Yeah, all I know is I'm a big fan of Friday 13th, and they are making this a lot like that. And also, I'm a big fan of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and I like asymmetrical games, but I personally have to like the ones I like. I don't like Dead by Daylight. I didn't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The only ones I really liked was Predators and Friday the 13th. I really think those are my two favorite. But this one, being that it's 7v3, that's gonna be cool, I think. So hell yeah, syrup sandwiches. Syrup sandwich. Wow. But yeah, actually I gotta make sure I pull up that video showroom. I wonder if I just if I just search peanut butter and jelly, would it come up? Anyway, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun. This was definitely cool. I was running on a treadmill. We did our console wars. You know, it was just a lot of fun today. Good stuff. But yeah, this is a good three-hour stream, and I think that's it for me. I want to watch some wrestling, and my wife probably be happy that I won't be on too late. I'll come in the room. She'll be like, "Oh, you done already?" So good stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 2 streams tomorrow. You're gonna get Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and you're gonna get Adult Community Night. Dirty Minds. Wednesday we'll have We Wrestle Wednesdays, and not sure what I do on Thursday, but I already got 2 videos that I made over the weekend that I'm gonna unlock for everybody else to see in the next coming days. Right now, if you're a channel member, you could go and see those videos right now. So with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. This stream was definitely epic, and that's for one reason and one reason only. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. With that being said, and now your mama knows. Do me a favor. Write it down.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!